Welcome back, brothers, to another episode here on the O'Shea Duke Jackson main channel. And we're back with an episode here with Steve the Dean Williams. Yesterday's show was so good that we're going to do a sequel to it. And for those of you that caught yesterday's show, it was pertaining to if a woman comes to your house and doesn't want to have sex, uh, what are the steps that you should take in that particular situation. So, but we want to go ahead and actually kind of move it backwards today. And we're going to talk about how many dates should I take her on before I have sex. So, provided that you go out on a date with this woman and there is no extracurricular activities, meaning she doesn't come back to your place or you don't go back to her place. How many of these meetups should a guy go through before either giving up and losing contact with this woman or should he keep going? So those are some questions we want to ask here because there have been many different ideas that I've heard from different dating coaches about this. So before we get started, let me go ahead and introduce my buddy Steve the Dean. What's going on, Steve?
I'm good, O'Shea. How are you, man?
Man, I'm still good and staying black as you can see, brother. That's all I'm trying to do.
Very darkish, very darkish.
Well, what's going on, Steve?
Okay.
So wait a minute, what the hell is going on?
No, that was just. I just had to. I got to put the number up. No, we good, man.
I mean, of course, you fucking up all the time, as you know. But man, let everybody know where they can find you at, brother. As far as the website and how they can find you.
Yeah, guys, you can find me at www.themanmindset.com.
Okay.
And number of lines are going to be open and putting the number up now.
Okay, cool. So the line's going to be open. All right, so guys, do me a favor as you're coming in. Those of you live streaming, like the video. For those of you watching the replay, go ahead and get some Hennessy, get a Sprite or a Diet Water, and listen to the playback. So let me kind of give you the scenario, Steve. Yesterday we talked about number one, let's go ahead and give him some props, right? This hypothetical character. He approached the woman using the man mindset mentality. He didn't take her number. He gave his number out. She contacted him. They went out to a date, and it went good. He was showing some type of sexual chemistry with her. He had right timing on his statements as to when to close the deal to get her back to the place. So in this particular instinct, this particular person did a very good job in this instance. But now we're talking about, meeting the woman and then going on the date. And for whatever reason, the woman is not receptive to, trying to go back to your house or not trying. Are you going to her house? And so the question that we want to know is how many of these particular dates should these brothers go on before giving up? So let's kind of hear what you have to say about that, Steve.
Well, it's not necessarily about how many dates. Okay, here's a little issue.
Okay.
The issue is this. Most guys want to fuck day one. Okay. But the important thing that they have to understand is what are they putting out there to prove that they should be able to get the pussy in the first place? Because don't get me wrong, if every guy had a choice, they'd be fucking on day one because that's all we want to do anyway.
Right.
But for some guys out there, it may take weeks, sometimes even months, if at all, because it's what you bring to the table.
Okay.
And I don't mean bring to the table as your money, that may play a role with some gold diggers, but it's what you bring to the table, what a lot of guys don't do. So you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it on a scale wise, O'Shea.
Okay.
Think about this. For every thing you remember we always talked about there's action and reaction. Okay. There's assertiveness, and then there's that guy that pulls back. Okay. So for every reaction, you got to give yourself a -5. So if we're going off a scale of 1 through 10 and we're starting at ground zero, 10 meaning that you're going to get the ass. Okay.
Okay.
If you start off nervous, give yourself a -5.
Okay.
You have anxiety, give yourself a -5. You live in the past, give yourself a -5. You make excuses, give yourself a -5. You lack confidence, give yourself a -5. Now, this is before you even meet the bitch. So you already at negative two. For most guys, they're already at negative 25. Give yourself a negative 25, negative 5 when you approach her.
Mhm.
If you're not really telling her what is or explain to her what you want to do, if you're beating around the bush. When you get on the telephone, you begin to text. If you don't know what to say or talk about, give yourself a negative 5.
Mhm.
It's not just a thing, O'Shea, of when they want to do it, because if they wanted to do it, they could. If it was their way, they'll be doing it right then and there. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But they don't, and I know a lot of them scratch their heads to why. But it's what you bring to the table is either going to help you or hurt you. I didn't mean to go too long, but just
Of course you did. I mean, this is what you do. So you had a show for 4.5 hours yesterday. We talked about.
yeah, that's me.
So no, it's no problem. So we'll go back to this. Okay, let's talk about this before we're gonna get back to what you just said, because that was a very good combination of statements about, pretty much not setting up the chemistry as far as the texting, the talking, leading up to it, which you always specify all the time. But here's what I want to know, because we talk about going on dates, right? Let's clarify what a date is, what you think it is, and maybe what these guys think it is. So to you, what is a date?
A date to me, for me,
Okay.
is he's worth my time.
Okay.
Or where on my roster am I going to put her on based off of the interactions we have?
Okay.
For most guys, a regular date for regular guys is to see if you're compatible, because most guys look to someone and saying that she's either girlfriend material, wife material, or fuck material, one of the three. But for them, they usually make it all about her and see if they feel like they've got to prove their worth to the woman,
Mm-hmm.
prove their worth to the woman to be able to sleep with her. What I try to teach other guys is that no, my worth is already my worth. I'm just trying to see if she's worth being on my practice squad or my roster.
Okay. Okay. So pretty much, we're just trying to. I think for what you're saying is, we're trying to see if there's some compatibility. So now here's the differences of opinion, right? When it comes to dating, there are different type of dates. There are the walk in the park dates, as you would say, feeding the ducks.
Ice cream.
Then there are your conventional dates and dinners.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that, because a lot of guys would prefer not to do this, because no nigga likes spending, this kind of money. I know you're totally against it, but let's talk about the date and dinners, because I have a little of this tricking still in my blood. I made a video called "Walk in the Club" and instantly started tricking. I mean, not that I do it, but to me, I guess for a new chick, I probably wouldn't do so. But like some dudes like Cheesecake Factory, some dudes like Fridays, Olive Garden, or even other places, right? So there's some guys who take females out to nice nice dinner spots and stuff like that. Movies. Some dudes do movies and a dinner. You understand? So as a combination date, so they'll go watch, let's say, Transformers in high definition. The dude will buy popcorn. Exactly, Joe's Crab Shack. He'll buy popcorn, high definition. Then after that, take her to a nice dinner and stuff like that, and not even looking for any sex afterwards. So, what do you have to say about where guys should be going to dates that, in your opinion?
Okay, let me tell you why the two things that you said are terrible.
Okay.
First off, the movies.
Okay.
When you take a woman on a movie date, you're sitting in a dark room watching a movie screen, and you're not talking or interacting with each other. You're just sitting there watching moving pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Very terrible. Terrible. That give yourself -5 if you do that shit. Matter of fact, give yourself -10. You ain't even talking.
Okay.
Now, dinners are even worse for guys that don't know what they're doing.
Stop the show. Wait a minute. I gotta try to stump you here. I can agree with you talking about the movies being bad, but you mean to tell me I'm gonna go to Leroy's Chicken and Waffle House and I'm gonna get the what kind of shake? What's the shake?
The cholesterol shake.
Cholesterol shake. You mean to tell me I'm gonna get the cholesterol shake and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all this big greasy ass that she got, and you gonna mean to tell me that I'm even a worse spot than I was at the movies?
Yes.
I can get a fried gizzard sandwich, and I'm how's that worse?
It's worse because you have to do something most guys don't know how to do, and that talk. When you pick her up, you got to talk. While you're driving to the dinner, the restaurant, you have to talk.
Mm-hmm.
When they sit you down before they seat you, you have to talk. When you after you get seated, they sit you down, you have to talk until the waiter comes in and says, "Would you like anything to drink?" Between that, you have to talk. Excuse me. And then when he comes back and then asks you, "Do you want an appetizer?" You have to talk. Okay. Then when he comes back, asks you want dinner, you got to talk. And then at dinner, you got to talk. So a lot of guys got to do a lot of things they don't know how to do.
Okay.
Because what they do is they talk. Okay. They don't talk. They interview. See, what do you do for a living? When was your last boyfriend? Where did you go to college? What are you looking for? Where are you from? I mean, just a bunch of boring Bob ass talk that every time you're doing that, give yourself a -5 again, because you're talking yourself more out the pussy than in the pussy, because a lot of young men out there don't know how to conversate. See, there's a difference between conversating and interviewing. They don't know how to conversate and talk. All they do is they're in front of her asking her interviewing questions. But here's the next problem. If these guys are lucky enough to get on a date, which they shouldn't be spending no fucking money anyway, that's terrible to do right there. That's another problem. Give yourself a -25 for taking a motherfucker out to eat who doesn't even deserve your fucking money yet. She has done nothing to deserve you taking her out to spend your hard-earned money on. When 9 times out of 10, O'Shea, she's going to take your money, she's going to take your food, and she's going to give it to the next motherfucker that she's fucking. Okay. But we don't need to discuss that right now.
Let's get back to the we can discuss it at some point. Shout out to my man brother Benjamin Hector. Man, always good to see you, fam. Donnell, I see you. Donovan Sharp, I see you. Let's go back to this real quick, though. This is the part that I gotta go back to. You said that, and you make a good point. You driving there because you know this broad ain't got no cars. You gotta pick her up. Because you know you're gonna be on that traffic, nigga, on 99 South going towards. I mean, for those of you who live in Sacramento, in California, you know about the 99 and the I-5. All right, so you're gonna do that. Hold on a second. Watch my videos. Fuck your videos, bitch. Come here to promote your shit. Your fat ass. All right, go back to the show. I hate when motherfuckers do that shit. Get your ass up out of here, bitch. Now, anyways, what you're talking about is different. Parameters or different time spaces in which guys have to talk. Now, let me ask you a question. It just something for me real quick. If I'm a guy that does know how to converse, am I in a bad position with driving to the actual restaurant, waiting to get seated, waiting to take the order, waiting for the order to, because obviously, because every time you get interrupted, there is a, you have to start the conversation over again. So assuming, and we're not talking about price right now. We're just talking about just the setup. Right? Let's assume the dinner is free for both of you. You have coupons, right? I still got to talk. So if I'm a guy that has an issue conversing, or what I'm saying is, rather, if I'm a guy that is able to converse and have a conversation with a woman, is this a bad situation for me?
Not necessarily a bad situation, because 9 times out of 10, you'll bypass. Like I said yesterday, okay, you'll bypass the dinner. There won't be a dinner, okay, and there won't be a movie, because the movie would be at your place while you watching Netflix before you get to fucking. There's a difference.
Let's stop right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the conversing part. Let's do that because I'm in a believer of what you're saying here that most guys have a hard time, quote unquote, conversing.
Yes.
So, what is a conversation with a woman? What is it like? What should it be like? If I'm not interviewing her, what is it like?
It's about talking and okay. Yes, you're gonna ask questions,
Okay.
but you're not gonna ask the same questions that she hears from losers all the time. I'm not asking you about when your last relationship is, because I don't give a fuck about your last relationship. I'm not going to ask what you do for a living because I don't really care about what you do for a living. Now, if you bring it up, we'll talk about it, but I'm not going to ask you about that. What I want to do is I just want to talk to you.
About
See,
what?
about anything I feel like talking about.
Okay.
I don't need, listen, I don't need to get your approval or impress you by either being articulate and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is again, what did I tell you, O'Shea? I'm gonna have it already marinated before we even go on the first date. Because when I text her on the phone with her, talking to her, I'm gonna have her, she's gonna laugh, she's gonna see my witty side, my fun side, my sophisticated side. She's gonna see all the sides of me that we have that a lot of guys don't know they have. There are different selves that you have. And I don't want to get too much in that because that's a product, but I'm just saying there are different selves that you have. But again, it's what arrow do I want to pull out while I'm texting? See, I marinated early on where not only does she feel comfortable talking to me, she feels relaxed. Then that's where the flirting comes in when she feels relaxed around you, where she knows that you're not trying too hard. I'm not trying to impress you because you should be already fucking impressed because you're talking to me. That's how I'm thinking. You should be thinking that. So whatever come, I could close my eyes and just talk about something and roll it up. Like I said before, O'Shea, I'll give you a prime example. I think we've done this before, but I'll do this to you. Can I use you as an example, sir?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. When you were all right, tell me something. Okay. When you were small, did you watch cartoons?
Yes, I did.
What's your favorite cartoon, man?
Woody Woodpecker is one of my favorite ones.
You know what I loved about, okay, Woody Woodpecker. Okay. Woody Woodpecker. But you know what I loved about Woody Woodpecker was that laugh he always had. That and he was always pecking at trees and stuff like that. Okay. So okay, so Woody Woodpecker's your favorite cartoon. All right. So did you when you were watching Saturday, did you watch this on Saturday mornings?
I sure did. Yeah, I watched them too.
And when you were watching on Saturday mornings, what was your favorite cereal? Did you eat cereal while you were
Yeah, Cheerios. I love Cheerios.
of all cereals, you eat Cheerios?
Yeah, that's the one. Huh?
Now wait, you didn't you eat Cheerios, but you didn't eat Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes too. Yeah.
Wait, but you said Cheerios. So is it what did you eat? You say Cheerios?
Yeah, no, Cheerios, and Frosted Flakes.
But no Fruity Pebbles?
No, Fruity Pebbles.
Did you know when I was small, the thing that I loved the most about Fruity Pebbles was the it was always the prize in the box. You know what I mean? There was always you remember the toy that was in the box?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, exactly. That's the man.
All
I
right.
love those.
Now, after you went out, after you did your Saturday morning, did you go outside and play?
I sure did. Yeah.
What'd you do when you went outside? Was it basketball, football? Did you ride your bike? What did you do?
Basketball. Let's stop them right now.
Okay.
Because I don't think these guys know what's happening.
All right. What you know what's about it. I see it. I know you know what's happening. But I'm about to tell you.
What you're doing is you're steering me, just like I do in my interviews all the time.
Right.
You're steering me where you want me to go.
Dog.
You're taking me wherever you want me to go.
That's why I fuck with you. That's why I fuck with you, O'Shea, because you're absolutely right. And not only am I telling you where to go, we could talk about Woody Woodpecker all day long, because I could move to Woody Woodpecker and discuss Woody Woodpecker. Right. I can talk about you talked about you love Cheerios, but I can tell you a story about why I love Fruity Pebbles. But like I say, I'm taking you where I want to go. Most of the time, guys don't know how to do that. But I didn't mean to interrupt you, sir.
No. This is good. And furthermore, if you're a pervert like me, I mean, not to say that but I've done this to get girls to talk about themselves. I mean, I'm gonna just put it out there. That's one of the things. If I'm sitting down with a woman, I'm trying to get her to talk about herself.
Yes.
And if I can get her to talk about herself, this is the reason why I do this. I'm gonna just throw this out there. The more that I will talk about, say more stuff, the more time I have, the more you talk, the more chances you have to make a mistake and say something stupid. So that's why I don't like talking a lot with women. What I would like to do is for her to talk about herself, and I will just ask open-ended questions based off things that she says. It's the same thing that you guys see me do on interviews when, especially if you have a chick that talks intermediate or a lot, it's very easy because she'll talk herself the whole death, and then you don't have to say anything. You keep the conversation going really easy. But also, and I'm not going to put that out there right now, but you can get girls talk about their body, stuff like that all the time. Like, hey, so what do you get complimented on the most? At some point, at the right time, you can say this, not just bet off things. It's like, well, you look good in that dress. Thank you. Yeah. So what do you think the guys is looking at the most in this dress? They're always talking about my ass. Oh, really? Well, why do you think that is? And when she can get that going, talking about her body, oh, nigga, that's when you can leave real early. You know what I mean? So this is another thing that I always try to do as a person that's a natural interviewer. I want her to talk about herself because really she don't give a fuck about me. I want to say this real quick, Steve. She doesn't give a fuck about what I do. Doesn't matter that I'm a medical doctor or I'm a lawyer. Who cares? These hoes want to talk about themselves. So let them. You know what I mean? But that just we'll get back to the thing because Steve's the expert here. I want to just throw that in there real quick for you young niggas out there. Because don't think I ain't got no game, though, boy. You know what I mean? I used to be out there in these streets. But Steve, let me kind of go back to the thing.
But no, I can say something real quick.
Go ahead and jump in on that, player.
Right on what you're saying, but see, a lot of guys don't have the skill of listening. See, the thing is that, like you said, I can talk about cake or something, bring up some type of pastry or something on the menu. Mm-hmm. All she's got to do is tell me, you know what? Well, I don't really do that because I work out a lot. Okay, I already got workout now. When I say workout, okay, now what I have is now I got a bunch of choices. Mm-hmm. He said workout. Where do I want to take this? Because when I think workout, that means she's trying to maintain her body. Now, if I want to take it dirty, I'm going to go that way because I know she's trying to maintain her body. So that's when I'm going to compliment her body and ask her about her workout routines and stuff. But I'm also going to give her a story and tell her about how I feel, how I think, and maybe something that has happened to me that was funny. You got to be able to not take yourself so seriously. I can say, I remember, I used to work out, but I don't work out as much as you do because I can see by the way you look, because the reason why I even stopped you was that body of yours. That was the first thing. And again, this is all happening in like 5 or 10 minutes. And we have just moved from the pathway to another street. That's how fat, but see, that's how easy it is when you know about having a mouthpiece, like you were saying. But I just wanted to let people know that. But go ahead, sir.
Okay. And we do have the call in there today, right, Steve?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, we want you to call in because we'll get to the calls in a minute, but we want to kind of just set this up. Okay, so number one, we qualified the options with shout out to Eric P. Good to see you guys, and Donovan's in the chat room. So Steve, we've already done this, right? We've already talked about don't go to the movies, right? And then we've already talked about the date. But now, assuming though, all of these things work out to the advantage, that means you go to the date, and assuming that it's not a dinner or a movie, let's say you go and feed the ducks.
Yes, feeding
as ducks. You would say. When you get some wheat bread and you feed the ducks. So you don't spend any money.
Right, $2.
Okay. So at the end of the day, she's saying, hey, it was nice hanging out with you. I have to work in the morning at 6 a.m. or something like that. And you can't get her to your place, or you can't get her, or you can't go to hers for whatever reason. But everything else worked. I mean, she was receptive to you. Maybe you got a kiss, you hugged her or whatever. She sent you a nice text message, hey, I really enjoyed myself. She actually called you again, like later on that day. But she wasn't able to close her that night. Is this a woman that we're gonna go back and try to close again the next night, or is it she don't let me fuck the first time I'm out?
Well, no, I don't worry about the closing, because remember, O'Shea, the pussy's already mine. I just got to convince her that I'm the motherfucker she should be giving it to. Okay, so the thing is this: I don't look for the one night stands. I don't look for the quickie things, because remember, you got to act like you've been there before. A woman, when you when you act thirsty or you act like you need to have it that night, she already knows you. She's already met you before by your behaviors. See, she knows I want her, but what throws her off is why I'm not really doing what the normal guy does. I don't need to rush this shit. I can boil and frog this bitch because I already got her intrigued, already got her with the kissing 101 techniques. I got her with the mess, already got her, already had her mentally on the phone already,
Okay.
already got her physically. But again, I'm doing it on my time because I'm showing her I'm not that guy, which then what it creates what is called an air of mystery. See, a lot of guys don't know when you're mysterious to a woman, that means she can't figure you out. When
Say it again. Say it again.
you are mysterious to a woman, that means she cannot figure you out.
Okay.
And that's the thing that intrigues her because when she did look, I call it quicksand because the more she tries to figure you out, the deeper she's going to get in because she doesn't realize she's already caught up. She just can't figure out because she's so used to controlling the board, controlling the guys, and really pushing them away. Like, you know, you're all on me like a wet suit. You know, why but here's a guy here that he's got me on a roller coaster ride. He's not a library. One day he's making me think about him. He's turning me on another day. Another day we're having great conversation. He's doing all these things.
Right.
And then we get together. We're having the best time ever, talking, laughing. I'm even throwing fucking bread at her. We're having a great time. We're having a fun time.
Right.
And then the eye contact. See, what a lot of guys don't know, we're laughing at one second, we're laughing. Then I give her that serious look. I bring her closer, do a kiss and one-on-one technique, pull back, dot her with some more bread or whatever. I change up the game. So she has no time to try to figure out what I'm doing. But at the same time, she can't figure out why, because I have other women. Why am I not trying to make a move on her? What's wrong with me? Thinking, is there something wrong with me because I know he's messing with other women, but yet he's not even trying anything on me. I've already tried what I needed. I already got you. She just doesn't know that. Remember, she's so busy looking at the bait, she doesn't even see the hook. Remember, she doesn't see it. So I don't worry. Look, I don't worry about the first date because I already got her. And that's where a lot of guys go wrong. They're so thirsty that they keep pushing it, keep trying, keep forcing themselves. And the girl's like, man, let's get the fuck away from me, weirdo. I mean, damn, can't you fucking take a break? So it's a difference there, man.
Okay, let me just do some shit. Shout out to my boy, the Andrew 26101 show. We were supposed to link up yesterday, but you guys know that's one of my favorite YouTubers out there, man. We're gonna do a show on Derek Jackson. And that's my man out there. So you guys subscribe to him, the Andrew 26101 show, man. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I've always been watching his stuff, man, for over a year. And we talk offline, man. He's a really, really cool dude. So we got to get him. Guys, subscribe to the Andrew 26101 show, man. My boy out of New York, but he's living in Florida right now. And he got some crazy travel videos on his Patreon also. So yeah, we're gonna link up, man. So let me do this real quick. And shout out to my boy Ann James. I gotta talk to you about this real quick. A shout out to KR for $5 super chat. There are some dating coaches, none over here in this sector. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm taking a shot at anybody. And there's a mentality I've always heard, two extremes from men. All right, Steve. The first thing I'm doing is when it comes to men, they say the three date minimum, meaning that if I don't have sex with her in 3 dates, fuck her. She's done. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, I've also heard from certain women, and as you talked about, me and you personally offline, the Steve Harvey rule or the black female rule of, look, you got to wait 90 days to hit this ass. Yes. It's a 90-day rule.
Yes.
Okay, so let's break down both of these things. Okay. And I need the dean to really take us to class with his excellent professorship. Let us first, and once again, shout out to my boy KR for the $5 super chat. Let's first deal with the brother that has the 3 date minimum. So I'm talking to you like, Steve, you know, these chicks got 3 dates before I can hit this ass. What do you tell me about the 3 date minimum? What's wrong with it, and what's the problem?
He's terrible in bed. He doesn't know how to transition from regular talk to being either seductive, romantic, freaky, dirty, nasty, or naughty. So he the 3-date guy
Okay.
is the guy who has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Okay. So,
Because,
but stop the show. How? Why do you say that? Assuming that guy is me, and it's not, but I just say,
all
assuming
right,
that's me. How do you know? And I'm seeing a lot of women in the chat today for whatever reason. But why is it if I'm the 3-date guy? Why are you calling me all of these things?
well, I know I love you. If you're the 3-date guy, you're my best friend because at least I'm sure by at least the second date, she's calling me up asking me what I want to eat, and then she's gonna order. You're gonna order, excuse me, not her, but you'll be ordering me the lobster and maybe the side of I will go with the nice lobster, a medium well, a steak, and maybe a loaded potato, on the side. That's what you're gonna be getting me at least by the second or third date with her, because what you guys understand is that she doesn't remember. I told you there's curiosity.
Okay.
There's attention and attraction, okay?
Okay.
If you're the 3-date guy, not only are you on curiosity, you're teeting towards being liked by her. That
Okay.
means that you know what? Wow, you got the nice car, you have the money, you dress well, but you ain't shit. You flaunting all your shit, but there's no substance with you. So that means when I'm hungry, I'm going to call you up because you are that guy. Because there's nothing we can talk about. We don't have anything in common except when I'm hungry, I can call you. Okay. But the 3-date guy, his problem is what do you mean 3 dates? I'm trying to understand this. So and again, I know I'm a little advanced, but I'm not trying to knock anybody here. But how is it that you get even to the first or the second date without even having phone sex, without getting nude photos, without her waking up every morning wanting to, I'm glad we on my thing. You want me to give you an example? Let me give you an example. Let me pull this up. Let me give you an example. Because I think what guys don't understand,
Okay.
what they need to understand, is that if you're not getting a phone call like this within the first 2 days, okay?
Okay.
If the woman isn't saying anything like this,
Okay.
in the first, I'm saying not the three dates, I'm saying that within the first 48 hours,
Okay.
if you don't get anything like this, you need to go and throw that bitch back in the water. Listen.
Okay.
End of
Listen.
skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Shine, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me, get the message. All right? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my 4th location. And the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Bye.
One more.
Just wanted to say goodnight anyway.
One more.
All right.
Hear a voice? Listen. One more. Listen.
End of message. 8. Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right,
Okay,
bye.
let me stop right there. Now, again, O'Shea. Now, if you're not getting that within 48 hours, guys, that means you're gonna go on 3 dates, because that means all you are to her is a resource, O'Shea.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying, and we're only talking about the 3-date guy, because there should be no such thing as a 3-date thing, because at least by the first week or the first few days, when a woman is really into you, that's when she's going to let her hair down. See, a lot of guys don't understand this, O'Shea. Women like sex, if not more than men. Now, let me say it again, O'Shea. I don't think they're going to hear me. Women like sex more than men.
Mm-hmm.
But men are always wondering, if that's the case, Steve, then why I ain't fucking. No, she's fucking. She's just not fucking you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now that's a 3-day. Whenever you then, what's your take on that? And we go to the 90.
Okay, hold on. So yeah, what we'll do? Let me do this real quick. Shout out to Steve-O. Steve-O, he said, "I got head from this girl before we had sex. She got mad because I would not give her head back. Was I wrong? I was afraid of getting STD on my mouth." Oh my god. No, you wasn't wrong, fam. That's a very interesting super chat though, bro. So yeah, thank you for that, fam. So let's do this real quick before we do that, Steve. We have 202 people watching right now. So guys who are watching the live stream, let's do an action real quick. Let's like the video. We have 202 people watching the live stream right now. We work really hard day in and day out to give you guys this type of content, right? This is a very hard thing to do every single day. Okay, so we work really hard on preparing these shows. I'm on a different time zone than Steve is, but we do these every day. So the what we would like from you is at least give us a like on the video, right? We're not asking you for much. Show us if you're watching it and we're keeping you, like the video. Let us know that you're appreciating what we're doing. We're providing these great shows. Now, if you're a person that's watching the restream, thank you for watching the restream. And then let's also call into the show, right? So the show is for you to participate in. 515-605-9373. Again, 515-605-9373. Press 1. Now, let me just kind of go back to this real quick, Steve. I want to revisit this whole idea because I think we were I forgot what I was saying because you started talking again like you always do and shit. And I fucked my question up. But before this particular okay, so that was a 3-day thing, right? Let me ask you this. Now you have the 90 days. So you have the guy who seems to be putting out a thirsty energy. He's desperate and he's angry. Like if she don't want to let him fucking 3 days, he's out. Right? He's that kind of guy. Let's talk about this 90-day. This is the female who is trying to like, look, I really like you. I don't want to get a pussy up. I want to fuck you. But you're the kind of guy that I want something serious with. I want to be your woman, but I don't want to just get a pussy up for you right now. And then you think I'm a hoe and then you bounce on me. Because you have women that say that. So I want to make sure that you're interested in me and you want to stick around and you're just not just trying to fuck me and shit. So I really like you. I'm into you. I'm calling you every day. But the only reason why I'm waiting 90 days because I want to make sure that you like me, that you really, that you want to, have something with me. What do you say to those females? Because there's some in the chat. What do you say to them?
That's
Steve, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
I know, but you said a lot of women ain't shit. Would you agree that a lot of women are, or would you say that their whores ain't shit? Would you agree to that?
Every woman that says everyone that says that bullshit about the 90 days have sucked a dick and had a one-night stand. You know what? They sucked and fucked their pussy out so much that they trying to get that holier than thou moment as if they ain't fucking suck a dick right off the bat. So don't give me that bullshit. Look. Do that shit with some sucker, but don't tell me. Don't even waste your time because look, if you say that, I'm gonna let you go because I'm not playing games with you. So
let me take my feminist talking points real quick. Okay. What if a woman to say, listen, yes, because we all call women hoes and shit. Yes. Not all of them, but you bitches ain't shit. You bitches stay fucking whoever you want to fuck. Okay. So if I'm a female, I'm saying, look, okay, I've made that mistake before. It hasn't gotten me very far. I want to be your lady. I don't want to just be out here slutting myself out. I really just want to be your woman and stuff like this. If I let you just fuck me like that and I'm gonna just be a bitch on your roster. I don't want to be a bitch on your roster like that. I want to show to you that I'm worthy of that. And if I let you hit it fast enough, then you're gonna just treat me like the rest of the sluts. Yeah. So what's the point? What's the woman's incentive? I mean, and I got it because there's some women in here, right? So let's answer that from their vantage point. They listen to this show. They listen to us telling dudes, look, get your roster and all this shit. So if these females are listening to this and they say, well, if we fuck you guys, then I'm gonna just be a bitch or a hoe on your roster any goddamn way. What's the point of me just letting you go ahead and hit this ass?
Well,
What would you say to a woman that says that?
well. I would ask her, does she have a car?
Okay. What if she says yes?
Okay, she says yes, and I would ask her, well, when you purchased your car, did you just walk on the lot and just buy it without test driving it or kick tires or lifting up the hood to check the engine to make sure it was running properly, if the alternator was running well, if the muffler and all the parts are working, or did you just see something because it looked good?
Okay.
You gave the dealer the money and jumped in the car and drove off. Now, and if you did that, okay, but I think you're a little more intelligent than that, but
Okay.
that's what I would ask her.
Okay. No. I agree. I totally agree. But let me ask you this though. And shout out to my boy Terry Randolph out of Canada. He says, "Sup, O'Shea and Steve, you have to compare the girl you met on the road to the online girl. Online girl is usually a drill on the first date or not." Okay, we're gonna come back to that one real quick. Just give me 1 second. But Steve, let me do this, right? So if the girl lets you test it out, though, what you're saying is, I mean, just for the because what the women want is, what's the incentive in letting me let you hit this ass and be a backup bitch?
Well, the incentive is this: if you know how to submit, serve, fuck, and shut the fuck up,
Okay.
then you're closer to the ring than most women. If the guy you're with wants to even be married or wants to even have a relationship.
Okay.
So right off the bat, that won't be a problem with the 90 days with a woman, because the first thing she's going to know is I see other women, because if she asks me, I'll tell her, or if she asks me what I'm looking for in a relationship, I'm not looking for anything serious. So I would let her know off the jump that I'm not looking to be your motherfucking man. Now you got to call on the queue, but I don't think any person.
Okay, call on the queue. Okay, so let's do this real quick. I want to answer my boy's question, and then we're gonna talk about these rehabilitated church hoes, because we got to talk about this, because you know what I'm saying, we have some dudes here. I know that you're an atheist, but we do have some dudes who are Christian or Muslim, so we got to address our religious brothers here. But he says, "Sup, O'Shea and Steve, you have to compare the girl you met on a road to the online girl. Online girl is usually," so basically he's saying this: should I treat the girl that I met on Tinder different than the chick that I met in person? And is the girl that's on Tinder or online, is that usually going to be more of a first night stand or not?
Okay, this is where you go. Okay, again, this is where you go wrong.
Okay.
Just because she's on, okay, then should she treat you different just because should she treat you any different because you're online compared to when you're not online? Y'all are missing the boat here. Y'all are so far in the forest, you can't see the trees, young man. It's not about where she's at. It's about how she treats you when she's with you.
Okay.
Don't make it about just because she's on Tinder or Plenty of Fish, on Facebook, or even at a bar. It's how she treats you. Don't compare her. Remember, just because she treats the next man like shit doesn't mean she won't fuck you. Never worry about what the next man is doing. Stay focused on you, because O'Shea, I try to let him, like on the show, it's all about you. Don't worry about where she's at, as long as she treats you the way you want or need to be treated, sir.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to the caller in just a second, Steve. But shout out to my boy Anthony Brian Logan again. And yesterday, man, we had an epic show. We had ABL in here. We had my boy RB the Breakthrough in here. We had Blackie Speaks, and then we had Sonetter was in here participating in the chat. Shout out to Sonetter. So it's a lot of brothers, man, that really like these shows. And I didn't even know Sonetter even knew who the fuck I was, but he was coming in here. He said he loved these live streams. He listened to them, so shout out to him. Let me just, and everybody know ABL. ABL got a home here over here. Yeah, everybody know Anthony Brian Logan, so he just hops on whenever he feel like. He just got to say, "Send me a link." So let me do this real quick. All right, I want to get a poll real quick, Steve, before we ask his next question. Before we get to the caller, and I want to know how many of the brothers in the chat identify themselves as a Christian or a Muslim. So I just want to say, if you are a brother that identifies yourself as a Christian, press 1. Or if you identify yourself as a Muslim or those two, Abrahamic or Jew, press 2. I just want to see that because if I see a lot of ones or twos, then I know this next question is going to be relevant to the discussion. So I'll just wait here real quick. Okay, so we have a lot of brothers who are professing to be of the Christian faith. Now, whether these niggas go to church, I don't know.
Right.
Knowing these niggas, they ain't been to church since Easter Sunday of 1982 when they had that pink suit on and all that shit. So, okay. But let's talk about this. So we do have shout out to Vincent Wade. We do have some Christian brothers in the building.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We all know that a lot of brothers, Christian, do believe in Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Go to some form of church.
Yes.
Okay. And so in church, what you do see is, of course, a lot of women, right?
Yes.
Now, here's what happens. If you're Christian, you believe certain things. One of the things that you believe in is, not having sex before marriage. It's hard to claim yourself to be a Christian and not believe this shit. You have to. It's almost like for sure. So let's say these guys who are going to church, they see Lolo Keisha or somebody in the choir stand or whatever. Okay. And so she's saying that I don't want to have sex until I get married. But the thing about this is these guys have already professed to be a part of the faith. So in a way they want to, in a way that they want to be able to say, bitch, you crazy, but you can't say that because she's clinging on to the religion. Right? She's clinging on to Christianity or Islam. And these guys believe in this. So the question is, how do these guys attack a female who's saying, look, I might have been a hoe before and sucked some dick, but now I believe in Jesus and the pardon of my sins. And you're a nice guy and everything, but I want to wait until we get married to have sex or stuff like that. So how should these guys who are Christian, how do they handle Christian type of women that have this type of thing? Because it's in the Bible that hey, sex before marriage is bad.
Well, it's also in the Bible the bitches submit, serve, sex, and give you and shut the fuck up as well. So I mean, I'm not nailing anything that I'm as an atheist, I'm giving you Christian advice as well. So the thing is this is that at the end of the day, you have a choice as a man. Okay. Either you can wait it out, which I wouldn't do because that's some bullshit she's telling you already. Guys, let me tell you something. These women fuck their pussies off in their early mid-teenage years. Until, I don't know, they get like 30 years old where they pussy look like chewed up meat. They begin to whittle, look like, the eggs dry up, the metabolism slows down, the crow's feet starts to come in. And then all of a sudden they want to find religion or they want to be that good girl and finally find God and shit. When all for at least about half her life, she was yelling, Lord Jesus and God, fuck me to the guy that was tearing that pussy up. But I'm saying to you guys is this. Just because she say that shit, don't take it at face value. Of course she's going to say that shit. Why? Because she's doing everything she can to believe that that's what she wants to do. She's lying to herself. Because if you know what you're doing, well, you know what? When she get on her knees, it ain't going to be to pray. It's going to be to get on her knees and unzip your pants and suck your dick. But right now, but you got to, you know what? When she say that bullshit, just be like this. Okay. Just nod. Just be okay. I understand. Just, hey, look, just understand. Hey, acknowledge it. I'm not saying take it as face value because it's the lie that they want to live. Every one of them has whore and slut in them, but they try to be this good girl. And listen, let me tell you something. And here's the problem, O'Shea. If she's saying that shit to you, that means you're that 3-date motherfucker that doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh,
because she won't say that shit to a motherfucker that know what he's doing. She gonna be, well, I'm going to church on Sunday. Okay, cool, baby. So you want to go to church on Sunday? What time? I go to church. Okay, we'll go to O'Shea Christian Chicken and Waffle Church on Eastern Main and we'll do a 10 o'clock service. All right, baby. Cool. I'll see you there.
Right.
How's she gonna be going to church wearing a club outfit because she want to show her body off?
Right.
She know that when she see you, that she want to make sure that you don't have the wandering eye looking at other women. So she want to make sure that you focus on her. Now, if you're the 3-date guy, she gonna be dressed like that bitch back in the Leave It to Beaver days with that long baggy ass dress with flowers on it and shit where you can't see her body at all because she don't want you to see her body. She doesn't even want you to even think that you're gonna get this pussy because you're not. Because if she said, I'm sorry, O'Shea, didn't mean to go too long.
No, go ahead.
But if she says that you gotta wait or she's trying to wait, she's saying that, you know what, your mouthpiece is so fucking weak, you're not even getting my pussy wet, and I'm pouring water on it right now.
Okay, so let's do this real quick, man. Now, I'm gonna come back with some other stuff, but let's do this, right? Doing an excellent job. If you guys are enjoying the show, press 1, man. Let me know that you're enjoying the show because, again, we're really trying to make these shows a lot better for you, brothers. Let's just call into the show 515-605-9373. Again, 515-605-9373. I just want to make an announcement real quick. I got the last sketch of the last comic scene in the Dr. Action comic. I'm going to post it on Patreon. It's not colored yet, but it will be done tomorrow. The project is going to be complete tomorrow, and I'll probably have the file available for the Negro Manosphere Dr. Action comic for everybody by Sunday. So everybody will be able to do that. And let me go read it. Angelo fan. O'Shea's and Steve's daily triggering is properly saluted. Thanks so much, fam. Good to see you guys, man. So, guys, I promise you, and we'll have the Negro Manosphere comic available to you all. Right, we're the only Manosphere where the white are black that has our own comic book character, and that's all because of the work that you guys have done with us, donating in the super chats, liking the video, signed up on Patreon. You know, me and Steve are really working hard to improve the content, and me and Donovan and on the site, we're just really trying to step our games up, brother. So we thank you for that so much. Okay, so guys, I'm going to post the sketch on Patreon pretty soon. So let's go ahead here. Shout out to Dr. Pimpin out of Dallas. I see him in the building. An exclamatic, good to see you, fam. Let's go to the caller, Steve. And we want you brothers to call in, man. Call into the show, right? We want to talk to you motherfuckers. Don't be just sitting there and shit. You know you want to call in. Go into the goddamn motherfucking bathroom, nigga, and call in the motherfucking show. So we can holler at you niggas. All right, go ahead, Steve. Let's go ahead and talk to him real quick.
Got 803, then 602. 803, did you have a question, sir? 803. We can breathe in. Did you have a question, sir? I'm gonna hang up on your ass. Then.
Yeah, that's the ass on the phone. Okay, go ahead.
Area code 602. Did you have a question, sir? 602. Area code 602.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear us?
Oh, sorry, Google.
What's going on, plan?
You hear us? Hello, 602.
Is something wrong with the blog talk?
I don't know. I'm gonna try the phone line. Just keep. Go ahead, tell. Let me try something. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, we're gonna try the blog talk real quick. It seemed like it might be fucked up. All right, so
wait, let me try something. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna just try it out real quick, man. So guys, get to keep liking the videos. Let me just do this real quick for the guys who the guys are in the chat. Let me know if you got the ebook, How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours, the Black Man's Revenge ebook, or the Survivalism ebook. If you didn't get those ebooks, do me a favor and just drop your email in the chat. I'll get those ebooks to you already. Again, from the brothers that donate to us and stuff like that, or watch the videos. We're able to produce those particular ebooks, so it's free, right? So guys, let us send you this information that we produce for you black men by dropping your email, and we'll send all of it. Don't have the ebook, just put your email here down, fam. We'll get this ebook to you. Don't worry about nothing. All right, Steve, are you still working on this real quick?
I'm still working on it, but we can talk while I'm working.
Okay, so while you're working on that real quick, let's kind of get back to so we're at the extreme. How many? So since we know 3 dates is not, Okay, so 3 dates is we're not really tripping off the dates, but 90 days, would you say is 90 days too long?
I can't even spell 90 days. Fuck you mean too long.
Okay.
90 days. What?
Okay, so let's be realistic then. Okay. If 90 days is not too long, right?
Yes.
3 dates is not too short. 90 days is too long.
Too long. 3 days is too long. 3
Okay.
days.
3 dates is too long?
3 days. Fuck yeah, it's too long. Look,
Okay, but you just said, nigga, hold on. You just said that the dudes who said 3 dates, the pussy's already yours. Did you not? You remember you said that, right?
no, I said 3 days. I didn't say days.
Oh,
I said
oh my god,
days.
we talking about dates, nigga, dates.
In 3, listen, you should be the
God
third
damn, nigga.
begin at least by the second date, if not the third. Look, you should. Okay, if you're going out to Starbucks, coffee, tea, ice cream, or feeding the ducks,
Yes.
there is a probability that you're going to get some type of affection.
Stop the show. KNTN. Dude, I send you the ebooks every fucking show. Stop the show, dog. Bruh, stop playing with me. Every show, you put your fucking email in there and I send that shit to you. So either your email is fucked up, nigga, or you playing with me. Don't play with me. Every show, I end up sending you the fucking ebooks and shit with your black ass. I know for a fact I've sent at least that email 10 times. You got one more time to play with me, nigga. Every fucking show, you put your email in there. So either your email is fucking smoking crack or something else, motherfucker. Or you like get emails from me. What the fuck is it? Because every fucking show, you put your shit in there. God damn, nigga, check your fucking email. Don't you ever put your goddamn email in there again, motherfucker. You're gonna get banned. Don't put your email on there. Don't do it, nigga. Fucking with me. You think I didn't catch that shit? All right, my bad, Steve. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that at least by the second date, if everything is going right, that's where you will go over a house. And if you know how to make out correctly, like we always say, which a lot of guys don't do, that's where you should begin at least by the second date. Now, but if you know what you're doing, the second date should be at your place or hers, because you should be able to cook for her, because when you have her at your place, you're one room away from fucking anyway. So, but if you're doing the third date and you keep going out and out, some women don't want the first time to be in a car or in the back of a fucking alley. They want to be in the bed. So if you're doing 3 dates, that means you're not doing it at your place. You're doing it out in public, which is fucking crazy to me. I don't understand this.
Okay. So then, all right. You go. So 3 days. Okay, is this 3 days after you first meet this motherfucker, Steve? Like, what are you talking about?
Within 3 days,
Okay.
you should at least already talked about sex or some type of physical sexual conversation within 3 days. Within 3 days.
Okay.
If you,
So what happens if I don't hit that ass in those 3 days?
well, I'm not trying. Remember, I'm not trying to hit the ass in the 3 days. I'm trying to make the date more about intimacy, touching, and petting than us sitting around and looking at each other, being away from each other. So, because I need to show her, remember the sample. I need to give her a sample of what I can do. Remember the sample to show her that this is why you need to get with me without being thirsty and needy and all that other shit.
Okay. All right. So let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, she don't give it up the first date.
Right.
She don't come back. Do I hang out with her again?
Well, no, okay, but okay. Are you okay? Remember, you got okay. We're going towards your goal. Are you getting hugs, kisses, or are you touching or messing around? That's the question.
Okay, yeah. So let's do this, because obviously we know that if you're not, it's a waste of time.
Yes.
We know that.
Yes.
So I think this is where most guys can get kind of confused because they're in limbo. Okay, she's giving me the signs I want to motherfucking see with her ass. Shout out to my man J85, man, for the $5 donation. So she's gonna say that, right? They're gonna say, okay, she is showing me some love. Okay, so how many days, if she's already kissing, hugging, all that shit, how many days do I fuck around and come back?
Well, then that again, I would. That's what your time, because again, if we have a great time on Saturday, I want to see her at least by Monday or Tuesday. I don't want to wait another week. Let's get together. Let's get together after work or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to see her. I don't want to wait the week, like from one Saturday to the next Saturday. I want to do it in between that time because when you create excitement,
Okay.
she's looking forward to seeing you. She's looking forward to spending time with you, and she doesn't want to wait another week. She wants to see you as soon as possible without her looking desperate. She doesn't want to look desperate and needy, but she's hoping that you could see the signs that, okay, I like you. I want to see you again because I want to move this thing going. Because remember, they like dick. They like that.
Okay. So is the call in not working out?
I'm calling in right now. Go ahead and talk.
Let's just test the call in real quick, guys. And again, I'm gonna send these the ebooks out right now. In KATN, dude. You keep giving me different emails and shit. I'm not sending you shit. Stop playing with me. You the only nigga in there that misspelled your last name wrong. Go look at the last thing the nigga posted. Scroll up. The nigga posted K-Itian. Not Etienne, Rien. Like, nigga, I'm tired of fucking with you on that shit. One of y'all send it to him. I ain't playing with you, nigga. Niggas always playing with me and shit. Nigga, can't stand you motherfucking niggas some goddamn time. This nigga don't even know how to spell his own goddamn last name. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? This nigga spelled his own last name wrong. Talking about I didn't get the ebook. Nigga, how do you do that to yourself, motherfucker? I mean,
okay, I'm gonna try it on yours. I'm gonna switch the station. I'm gonna try it on yours. It's not working on mine.
These niggas, I'm trying to tell you, dog.
I keep telling you, we're good. I'm gonna try it on your station.
I mean, it's niggas. It's just niggas. It's just niggas. It's niggas. Niggas. I'm trying to tell you. Only niggas will give you the wrong email and say I didn't get it. Who does that? And why? I mean, okay. God help them motherfuckers, because all right. So guys, we're just basically.
Wait, hold on. O'Shea, you hear me? Yeah, we can keep talking. I'm just setting it up on yours. I'm trying on you. It didn't work on mine. So I'm trying to set it up on yours. So we're good. I'm just trying to.
Of course, you don't pay your bill, nigga. You ain't supposed to work on your cheap ass shit. Nigga. You don't pay your blog talk bill, nigga.
Let me mute you. Let me get this shit.
And pay your blog talk man in Oreo cookie coins, not Bitcoin, nigga, in shit coin. All right, let me go ahead and send these motherfucking shit out. Motherfucking niggas get on my goddamn nerves and shit. I ain't got time to deal with you motherfuckers today, for real. Okay, so you motherfuckers check your email. And look, I'm gonna send it to this goddamn email again. K-Irian, since you can't spell your name, goddamn last name, motherfucker. Since you can't spell your name, I'm gonna send this bitch again. And if you ever ask for these motherfuckers again, I'm kicking you out my motherfucking chat. I don't give a fuck what you super chat. Just for being stupid and misspelling your own goddamn last name. You need your ass whooped. Grown ass nigga don't know what his last name is. What's your last name?
Hey, we're gonna use yours. It's gonna open up in 12 seconds, so we're good.
No. Man, I'm tired of these motherfucking niggas, man. How the fuck you don't know how to
All right, O'Shea, we're all right. Okay, I'm giving a new number. This line's gonna be open. Go give him a new line, but we're good though. Go ahead now. You go ahead.
Yeah, man. I just had to talk about this motherfucking nigga again, man. That nigga that I just was talking about.
All right, guys, I'm giving y'all a new number, so I'm gonna put the number in now.
All right. So the number was 646.
646-668-2519. I'm putting it in now, so y'all can call that number. It's working, guys. Got it working.
Nigga, call in and spell your last name. Stop the show. That motherfucker Etienne, nigga, call in. I need you to call in and tell me what spell your motherfucking name on this shit right now. Don't call in and let's hear you spell it, motherfucker. With your dumb ass. Grown ass nigga don't know his last name, how to fucking spell it. You probably somewhere driving down the street, nigga. You on the wrong side of the fucking road on one way street, rolling the opposite way. They shouldn't even let you drive to do nothing, motherfucker. God, some of you niggas are so goddamn dumb. It's just a goddamn shame. Okay, go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
The lines are over. No, we're okay. I got the calls. I can bring the calls in now.
How the fuck you gonna get some pussy when you can't even fucking read? Now, let's just stop the show. You niggas cannot be taking these bitches on date when you can't read. I mean, some of y'all niggas are that dumb.
Can I try a line, sir? Okay, is that okay?
Go ahead and try to learn. Tell that nigga KATN, whatever your level, Irian, whatever the fuck your name is. Call in, motherfucker.
Okay, area code 803. You were the first one on the last show. Can you hear us, sir?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, I'm sorry for the delay. We apologize. What's the question you had, sir?
Stop the show. Hold on. Alfonso Scott. Bitch, get your motherfucking trident, peppermint shirt ass about here talking shit, bitch. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Steve.
Sure, we'll put you back in. But yeah, we got three in the queue right now, sir. So
okay, go, bring it back. Because this motherfucking nigga right here with the goddamn candy striped shirt that's too big, Alfonso Scott, I'm talking about you, bitch. Sitting in the back of the fucking tree and shit, you motherfucking Yellowstone National Park looking motherfucker. You like you be selling drugs to little white kids and shit, you suspicious looking bitch. All right, I'm sorry, Steve. Bring the caller on, dog.
Yes, sir. Area code 702. Did you have a question or comment, sir?
Yeah, I've had like this problem with this girl. Is it okay to ask a question about that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm new to the show. I'm just tuning in.
Okay, what's your question, sir?
So I've had this girlfriend for about 7 years, and we broke up about 8 months ago, and she just hit me back up, and I've been taking her out on dates and shit. She's been lying to me, fucking other people, you know what I'm saying? So what do I do about this? Do I just stop hitting her up and just be done with this bitch?
Well, okay, sometimes
she's not trying to fuck me.
I know, but sir, you know what's so great about this show? That sometimes the answer's in the question. Now you said that she's been doing a bunch of disrespectful stuff, so you already know. Listen, you got two pathways to this 702. You can make her fuck meat, make her booty call, put her on your practice squad, meaning that when you want some dick or you want some dome, you hook up with her, or you throw her ass back in the water, man. That's as easy as it is, big dog. Don't anything else. No, there's no relationship. There never will be. If she's lying and being disrespectful, I'm not saying not to fuck her, but I'm saying that's all she can be worth to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when she hits me up, do I go with her plans, or do I make my own plans and wait for her to accept that?
No, when she hits you up, when am I coming over to fuck? You come when are we getting together? We ain't going. Hey, listen, we ain't going out. She's a vampire. We don't take the vampires out in the daytime. We ain't going out. So what we gonna do is I'm either coming to your place, or you coming to my place, or you need to find a sucker to hang out with, then call me and we can fuck. But other than that, that's all we're gonna be.
Right. So yeah, she called me yesterday trying to go movies and shit. I was like, fuck no, I'm trying to hang out after work or whatever, like later tonight. But she said that she had plans, so I was like, all right, never mind.
Well, hey, if you have plans, call me when you're ready to fuck. Call me when you're ready to suck this dick. That's it. I don't give a fuck about your plans and what you're doing, because you ain't shit to me no more. So whenever you get done with your plans with them suckers and you want some dick, call me. That's it, big dog. It's that easy.
Let me interject, because I'm gonna have a little bit of a disagreement, which is what you real quick. Hold on a second, player. Let me ask you something. How old are you, dog?
19.
You're 19.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you were on Steve's level, then you would be right. But you're not on Steve's level. You feel some kind of way because you called in. So as a 19-year-old motherfucking nigga, you black, right? I'm assuming you black.
Yeah, he's white. It sounds like he's white.
No, I'm white.
You're white.
Yes, sir.
How the hell you find this show? Don't you know we do the white boys your age, motherfucker? No, I'm just fucking with you. Let me tell you this.
I was over on Donovan's channel. I fuck with Donovan. He's cool.
Oh yeah, Donovan Sharp. Yeah. You know Donovan. He writes for Negro Manosphere. Have you read his book, How to Stop 7 to 24 Hours?
I've been watching a lot of his YouTube channel in the past like 3 days. I just recently got on his stuff.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. Why don't you email me, because Donovan writes for my site, negromanosphere.com, and me and him have a show also. I want to send you his ebook that called How to Stop 7 to 24 Hours. This is what I would tell you. The girl that you're with right now is cheating on you, right?
We're not in a relationship, but I know she's fucking like her boss or some shit, you know? Or
Do
whoever.
you like her?
So.
Do you like her?
I mean, yeah, I've had feelings since I was like 13 for this girl, you know?
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? If you're on Steve's level, then you can say, "Call me when you want to fuck," but obviously, you're not to the level where your feelings are going to be in this. Let's just keep it real. You sound like your feelings are in this. Do you know what the best way to deal with this is? I'll say like this: if you have feelings for a bitch, it's very hard for a young guy. And I disagree here. Did you do your age? It's very difficult for a young guy to just say, "Hey, bitch, we just gonna be fucking." What you need to do is, because you called in, you should just stop fucking with her. I'm gonna tell you why, because it's gonna be easier for you to start fresh with a new bitch. Because let me tell you this. Number one, if you start fucking her again because you're still in your simp mood a moment, have you ever fucked her before ever?
Yeah, I was
Okay. Is the pussy good?
5 years.
Is it good? Come on, bro. Holler at me. Just holler at me. Is it good?
It's not. It's all this shit. Pussy's not that good, you know, and no pussy's worth all this shit.
Well, I mean, but it must be because you called in about it, though. So you got to understand that. So you called in. You've been thinking about this bitch. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
I know that's the red pill answer is that no pussy, but you like this bitch, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear it. Yeah. So you're not on you're not on Steve. I can't expect you to be on Steve's level. Steve is way more advanced than you. For a guy like you, she already don't respect you.
That's true.
She already don't respect you, my nigga. So, I mean, my wigger. So if you have any value of yourself, this is what I feel. And I disagree. I disagree with Steve with this, because Steve believe in fucking. And if you don't, I think if a bitch disrespect you, you don't give her nothing of your time. Don't give her your dick. Don't give her nothing. Don't even fuck her. You make a bitch suffer if she ain't worth your time. Don't give her nothing. Dick, money, calls. Don't even go over and fuck her. That's just me. Now, that's how I feel. This is what you need to do, I think. Now, Steve told you what to hit her with that, but you don't seem like you that kind of guy. I can hear it in your voice. You're not that kind of guy right now. You will be if you keep getting played by these bitches, because you're going to turn into a beast. But what you need to do is easier for you to just leave that bitch alone.
Can't do it. Can't do it, O'Shea.
He can do it. Because he can't do what you're saying is, hey, just hit me up when you want to fuck. Because if he keeps fucking her, he's going to fall, because he's still simping right now. He's going to fall deeper into that pussy. Bruh. He's going to keep falling deeper into that ass.
I'm already prepared to not even talk to her again. So, I mean,
that's the best thing to do.
He wouldn't been calling if he didn't want to let her go. I'm trying. Listen, you don't let someone go cold. The thing is, O'Shea, you're absolutely right when you're advanced, but for these young men that don't know themselves, they can't go cold turkey. That's like you're telling a druggie that's hooked on heroin just to stop. You can't do that. They got to slowly back out of it. Slowly out. That's why I'm saying for him to keep fucking, because slowly he's going to realize that the more she ain't shit, the less he's going to want to fuck with her. But if he cuts himself off completely cold turkey, he's going to go back to her because they don't know themselves that well. That's all I'm saying, sir.
This is where I got to disagree. When a bitch already shows you that she don't respect you, even if you fuck her, it ain't worth the nut. Because if you fuck her, you might fuck around and get that bitch pregnant or anything. It's not even worth fucking with her, because she already shows you that she don't think you ain't shit. Once the bitch shows you that, she ain't worth fucking no more.
I agree. You're right. But
so let me tell you this. That's why you ought to, because you're not dealing with her from the position of strength anyway. So this is what I'm saying, Steve. Here's the thing.
Yes.
If I'm dealing with a woman, I'm dealing with you from two positions. One, from the position of strength, or two, bitch, I don't deal with you at all. Either position, I don't care about if I'm not dealing with your position of strength and you let me fuck. I don't want your pussy. I'm gonna say it again. If I'm not dealing with you from the position of strength, I don't care if you fucking me or not. The problem is you don't respect me. That's the problem that I have. So once a bitch has already let me know that she don't respect me, even if she will fuck me, I don't want it. So what I'm saying is, for this dude, if a bitch will fuck you but don't respect you, you selling yourself short. You letting yourself like you a bitch. And see, that's the problem with a lot of guys right now is you will say, okay, well, bitch, you ain't shit. Well, I'm just gonna fuck you. Then that's how you lose your standard, I feel. So either the bitch does what you want her to do when you want her to do it like you want, And if she doesn't, you kick rocks on that bitch. I know that's hard for a nigga to do, but it's easier to ignore that bitch because if you keep dealing with her and just fucking her every now and then, you're gonna keep you already feeling some kind of way. You're gonna be jealous of another dude. You're going to be, in my opinion.
No, you're O'Shea. You're right. I agree with you. But listen, did you remember when he called? No, not 702. Give us a second. We talking. Give us a second. He called in bitching.
Yeah.
He called in bitching about the bitch. He already told me
He called in bitching about the bitch.
one shit. But he again, what you're saying is right. But he can't let her go yet because he's still wet behind the ears, man. He's still hooked on that 5 years they were together. So he can't just cut her. You're right. He should do exactly what you're saying. But the reason I'm telling him to slowly back out of this is because he knows the writing on the wall. He knows she ain't shit. But he didn't call because she ain't shit. He's calling because he still wants to be a part of her life. And I'm saying you can't tell someone like that to go cold turkey, because what you're going to do is you're going to make him run faster to her. You're right about what you're saying, but remember, he called in and said she was on some fuck shit, right? This shouldn't even been a phone call. But because it was a phone call, it was telling me that he's still on that 5-year kick. She still ain't shit, but yet he trying to get out. He ain't trying to go deeper in. He got to get out. But if he cuts her off cold turkey, you cannot tell someone that is addicted to somebody because he's addicted to those 5 years, O'Shea, to go cold turkey. What alcoholic or druggie do you know that they can do it, but the majority cannot just cut off the addiction. He knows she ain't shit. That's all I was saying.
Here's the thing. When you're dealing with patients who, and this is something I know a little bit about, but if you have patients who are hooked on opioids, whether it be methadone, morphine, or let's say some of your psychostimulants, cocaine, methamphetamine, or LSD, hallucinogens. Here's the thing. What we know about drug addiction is that the patient has to want.
Yes.
They have to have the desire to want to get over that shit. They have to. Otherwise, it's not going to work. This guy called in. He said, I've been contemplating not talking to her. I've been contemplating leaving her alone. What that shows me is this. He's already been thinking in his mind, I'm not fucking with this bitch. I just wanted the second opinion, but I've already been thinking about, so his mind has been made up, or he's been thinking about, I'm not even gonna fuck with her no more. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. So he's already been thinking about, now if he has the motivation to do this, he can do it. Because he's already been thinking about giving this bitch up. Just like you said, a patient that's an addicted patient, if they want to give that shit up, it's tough, right? But he already has the mindset to give the bitch up. What you're telling him is, oh, well, you put it out there. Well, call me when you want to fuck. Which really, I think, in an indirect way, if you tell her that, she ain't gonna fuck with you no way. So that might be the best thing to do. Actually, you should probably do what Steve is saying. Because when you hit her with that, she's definitely not gonna fuck with you no more.
Really, motherfucker? Really?
She ain't. No, she's not, because she already don't respect you anyway. So when a bitch don't respect you,
yes,
there's nothing you can. Let me say this real quick. When a woman don't respect you, there's nothing that you can say to make her respect you. The only way you make an ain't shit bitch respect you is to stop fucking with her. That's the only way. I might not be no dating coach and all that shit, but I know this for a fact. If you want a bitch who don't respect you, the best way to do it, and I'll put myself up against you, Curry, motherfucking any goddamn body else. The only way, and this point right here, the only way to make a bitch who don't want to fuck with you is to stop fucking with that bitch. Stop. And you see me do it just now. Steve, come on, stop the show. You my boy. We talk 15 times a day. You know this.
But dog, you're wrong. Listen, I love you.
I'm wrong, motherfucker. You see me do this shit just a few months ago.
Wait, dog. He said he's contemplating we know she ain't shit. If he knew she wasn't shit, there would be no contemplating. There would be no phone call. Because you know why? Because he's not contemplating it. He's just saying that shit to make
contemplating it because he called in.
He knows she wasn't treating him like shit. He told us that, O'Shea. Okay. He said the bitch has been lying and I think cheating and just fucking disrespecting him. But he's contemplating it? No, he ain't contemplating. He's saying that shit so Uncle Steve or you don't get in his ass the way we should be getting his ass. He ain't contemplating shit. He called because he's still thinking about that pussy.
Of course he is, but the thing is, he's also thinking about giving that pussy up, and that's why he called in. And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell anybody else, if you want a bitch to respect you and she's not respecting you, there's nothing you can say to a bitch that will make her respect you. The only way you make a motherfucker to not respect you that don't is to stop fucking with her. It's the only way that works. There's nothing you can tell her. You can hit her. Well, you hitting it when you want to fuck in. That's not telling the bitch nothing. That's not teaching the bitch anything. That's not making the bitch punish her. You have to punish these hoes by removing them from your fucking life. Because when you tell a bitch, all right, I'll still fuck you, and that's it. She's still looking at you like, well, I can still got access to that nigga's dick. He's even worse than the bitch than I thought he was. The way that you prove to these bitches that, hey, look, bitch, I'm done with you. I cut off all communication with you, bitch. I block you from all my motherfucking social networks. I'm blocking your mama from my motherfucking page. I'm doing everything, bitch. You will never hear from my motherfucking ass again. And bitch, until you call me or have to stalk my pages to beg for me back, bitch, that's the only motherfucking way that you're gonna have some motherfucking respect for me. I'm not giving you no motherfucking dick, bitch. You don't deserve a goddamn thing from me.
I agree with you saying.
That's how you get these motherfucking hoes to respect your ass.
I agree with you saying, O'Shea, but listen to this.
Ahead,
if he's telling
that
that
was a good sound bite. Hey, that was a pretty good sound bite, right? Was it good?
Was a bitch. But if he telling that, bitch, they just give me, you come over when you want to suck some dick and degrading her on the level that I'm saying, he's gonna see where the fuck she's at. Because if you're telling that bitch, you know what, you ain't shit, you only good as a dick suck, and she come back, that's telling him she ain't shit, and he's got the high ground. She's
not gonna be that. That's a waste of time, dog. Why do that? The point is this: if the bitch already don't respect him telling her that, the best way he gonna punish her is to hit that bitch with the silent treatment, like they do niggas.
All right, but
I mean that's and that works. I mean, I've told you, I can tell you for a fact. That's just my interpretation. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's wrong. But if you want to make a bitch respect you, stop fucking with her. Because you know what? Every dude will give a bitch access to them after they fuck him or her over. If you want to make these bitches do this shit, then you get you tell that bitch, I ain't fucking with you. And then watch that bitch beg for you back.
Okay, that's good in the perfect world, but what did he say?
Steve, I just did it just now. You saw me do this shit.
Right, I'm saying, listen, I'm saying that. What did he tell you? He said that he just you hey, look, no,
okay, let's ask him. I'll go ahead, finish your statement, and then we're gonna ask him.
Yeah, no disrespect, number two, but you did say the bitch did. You talked to her yesterday, right?
Yeah, she called me after work trying to get smoothies or some bullshit.
So why were you available then? I mean, O'Shea is right. So why'd you make yourself available? Tell us that you be honest. Why'd you make yourself available for? Because if you are contemplating what you said, why did you make yourself available then?
That's a good point.
Because I was trying to fuck that night.
Hey, stop. Stop the show. Let me do it. I don't wish I had my shirt. Stop the show. See what the fuck I'm saying, O'Shea? He wants to still fuck that bitch. Excuse me, I'm not calling you bitch. It's just that we get all excited and shit and just say word bitches. But he want to fuck the bitch, dog. As I'm trying to tell you.
You're blowing me up. I have to reach out to her. You know what I'm
saying? He still accepted her phone calls, O'Shea. He ain't contemplating shit. He still want the pussy, man.
Well, if he still, you're right. Here's the thing: if you still want the pussy, that's the problem with a lot of you niggas. And I'll give you a kudos on that, Steve. Here's the thing.
Thank you.
This is why these bitches don't respect you niggas.
There you go.
I'm gonna say it right now. This is why these bitches don't respect you niggas.
Yes.
Because you niggas are, and in fact, you wiggas, because you a white boy, you motherfucker. You call into a black show, so I gotta fuck with your ass too, you Eminem looking motherfucker. You probably somewhere eating a collard green sandwich and shit with high blood pressure, eating barbecue sandwiches and shit, motherfucker. You listen to this shit. Cause you need to call your ass to the black show. You hear me, white boy? Let me tell you motherfucker something. You and this wiggy here and the rest of you black motherfuckers listening to me. This is why these bras don't respect you motherfuckers, because you niggas are fucking soft. You especially you black men are weak.
Yes.
You niggas are soft.
Yes.
I gotta keep it real. Nigga, let me tell you something. You motherfuckers going around talking about you find value in your motherfucking self and you doing this and you doing that. If a bitch respects you, you do not fuck her.
That's true. I agree.
You don't get that bitch nothing.
I agree.
What's wrong with you niggas?
But they can't. You're right, O'Shea. You're absolutely right. But if you listen, but again, I would just listen to what he was saying. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But he was giving me clues to that. You know what? He's not ready to do that. What you're saying, he's not ready to let her go like that. He should do it. You're 1,000% right. And if I heard that in him, I'd have told him to cut the bitch off and throw her back in the water. But when he's telling me that he's still taking her calls, even though she's treating him like shit, then he's not ready to cut her off. He should. But
let me ask you this, Steve. A white boy. I don't know your real name and shit. Probably your name is like Aloysius or something like that. Hey, Aloysius.
Just call him white boy.
White boy. Okay. White boy. Did you fuck last night?
No.
Okay, so you kicked it with her and she still didn't let you fuck.
No, I didn't kick her. She was trying to go get smoothie during the daytime, and I was not trying to hang out during the daytime. I was trying to hang out at night. So she said
that. Oh, look at this. So hold on. Okay. Let Steve. We're getting warmer.
Okay.
Here she is trying to hang out with you during the daytime, and was she paying for your shit, or would you be paying for her?
She probably expecting you to pay for her shit.
She was gonna pay for your shit, or you gonna pay for her shit?
I mean, she pays for her shit, but then
okay, so it's gonna be okay, cool. So here's the thing: you paying for each other's shit. She's paying for hers, you paying for your own, but you're not gonna get no pussy. So what she's doing is she's hanging out with you during the day to keep you afloat, but at night she ain't hanging out with you. She hanging out with probably me because she probably like niggas. I'm just fucking with you. Don't you ever say that word because they'll fuck you up. You hear me, white boy? They'll beat your ass. Don't you fuck around with them. Let me tell you something, dog. Number one, she got you on the stream of attention. So she just keeping you around until whoever she get through fucking on is done. So she's kicking it with somebody at nighttime. You the daytime motherfucking dude that she gonna kick it. She keep you there because the bitch she's a cold bitch. She got two niggas. You just a daytime nigga who ain't gonna be getting no pussy, and she's kicking with somebody in the nighttime. So white boy, this is what you gotta do.
Right.
In my opinion. This motherfucker don't respect you. She playing games with you because you are available to her. When you are too available to these broads, they ain't gonna respect you no motherfucking way. You got a decision to make. If you keep fucking with her, you're not gonna get where you want to go with her anyway. She's gonna just keep stringing you along and all of that. So the reason why you've been thinking about cutting this bitch off in the first place is because she hit you with that daytime bullshit. Now, if she would have let you fuck last night, you wouldn't call in. It would have been you wouldn't have called. We would never knew who you was. But because she's been trying to kick you with the daytime shit and she ain't been available to you at nighttime, that's when you called in. Like, okay, now I might want to let the bitch go. Is this correct? Am I right?
Right.
Okay, that's what it is. So here's what you need to do because you got me and Steve arguing like a motherfucker, not telling the whole goddamn thing, and you fucking with us. Now, do you know what we do to white boys that call into our show and fuck up our shit? Do you know what we do to y'all? Have you ever heard of Slave Land? Steve, tell them about Slave Land.
Slave Land is a place you don't want to go to because
you'll be the first white person in Slave Land.
Yeah, because after they get done working that day, we would having them use him as a dummy beat up. They beat the shit out of him.
We can put your ass in the cotton field and make you sing spirituals and shit. Don't you fuck with our show no more. You gonna call in and tell the whole fucking truth. Got us out here arguing and debating and shit. We could be taking other motherfucking callers. Don't fuck with us.
We got other calls, sir.
Hey, look, dog. We live like a play casino. Hey, man, email me. What's your email me, and I'm gonna send you Donovan's ebooks. Have you got Donovan ebooks already?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Put your email in the chat. Do you see this little chat that is there? It's a bunch of black people in the chat.
But don't be scared.
They ain't gonna rob you though. Put your email in there, and I'm gonna send you the ebooks.
All right, perfect. Thank you, guys.
Man. All right, man. You got other calls, guys. I want to call in. The lines are fine.
Damn, that was a
call. Yeah, we lost a few calls over this bullshit, but yeah, but the lines are open, guys.
Okay, how many calls we got now?
We have 2 right now. We had 5. We lost a few. So
all right, you guys call back in, man. We had to get the white boy straight and shit, man. You know, we was gonna send him to slave land, man. We had to send him motherfucker to slave land.
all right, we get back on. Can we open 908 now?
Yeah, open this motherfucker up.
Area code 908. Did you have a question or comment, sir?
ETIE and
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Nah, you told me to call and spell my name, so I just did.
Oh, that's the guy.
Oh, that's K Etienne. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll be high.
Y'all, hey dog, look, you like my play cuz, but you need to start smoking that fucking crack, nigga.
In the stream.
Dog. Why you be smoking that shit, dude?
Shit like that, and then I forget.
Dog, you got a Metro. Dude, you have a 2G camera phone, dog. What the fuck? How you buffering in 2018? Do you have a flip phone? You the only nigga with a flip phone with an Android on it.
It's on the box.
Oh my god, and you retarded. Oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm on some pro nigga shit right now. You know, I'm not accused. You know, I'm working out. I'm getting the mind, body, and spirit right.
Are you working out in prison? You call him prison, dog?
Shit.
All right, look. 2G wireless. Let me play cousin, but we can't hear you and shit, so we're gonna come back to you. Shout out to KTN, but that 2G phone with the flip phone with the Android screen, I can't do that shit. So look, we're gonna come back to you later, man. Steve, put him on hold.
I did. Eric, call right back though. We couldn't understand what you're saying.
Eric, that nigga in prison calling into the show.
Yeah, I don't know. Area code. I guess area code. We got 786 and 347.
Okay. Let's get him on.
Do you have a question or comment, sir? $786 going once, twice. All right, we'll let you go. Area code 347. Do you have a question or comment, sir?
Yes, I did. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you go inside a building or something?
You can't hear me.
Not there's a lot of back noise in there. We can kind of hear you.
All right, I'll call you back. All
right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas today?
I don't know.
Y'all need to stop smoking that shit before y'all call in. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me do something real quick. Hey y'all, we have a good show, man. Let's get the likes up. And again, man, I appreciate all you guys. For those of you who haven't new people, you want to support the show, man, you can all hit the super chat button. We have a new comic coming out, guys. So if you guys want to do the support, you can sign up on Patreon or hit the super chat button and support the Negro Manosphere that way. But you niggas need to call in and y'all stop smoking all these goddamn drugs calling into this goddamn show. You motherfuckers be doing too goddamn much. My bad, Steve. We got anybody?
Got 2 in the queue waiting, sir.
All right, go ahead. Get to him.
Man, area code 214, then 863. I got you next. 214. You have a question, sir? Man, I don't know. They don't speak up. Area code 863. Did you have a question, sir? Oh, hey, wait.
Oh, here we go.
That's the weirdo guy from yesterday. So he just breathing on the phone. So we'll let that motherfucker breathe.
The one that you was calling yesterday?
Yeah, that's that cake motherfucker. So no, the line, I'll let you know, guys. The lines are open. Y'all want to call in? 515-605-9373 is the number. 646-668-2519. But O'Shea, we can get back on the track now where we were talking about, man.
All right. So, okay. At what point do you say, in your opinion, that I'm not gonna fuck you no more? I mean, I'm done with you. So she's showing you, those things you're talking about, like affection, stuff like that. You don't close on the first date. So the second date happens. Still the same thing. She's still showing you love and all this shit. Let's say she even treats you. She pays for the shit for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get no pussy. Do you still? What do you do?
You shouldn't be paying for anything. 214. We'll bring you in 1 second.
Okay, what I'm saying is, what if she pays?
Well, no, that's a different story. If she's paying, then there's no problem. But again, you're not hitting your end game. You're not gonna. you're not going to get to your end game if you're not impressing her in the beginning. Remember, you got to be able to marinate it before you cook it. So you're not impressing her. Okay, O'Shea, remember, every woman is probably getting hit on hundreds of times a day. So just because she's going out with you doesn't mean she wants to sleep with you, because if there's nothing different that separates you from everybody else, she's just going out to dinner with you. You might want to fuck, but she just might want a friend.
Okay.
You do have 214 whenever you're ready.
All right, I've been 214 in there. It's all good.
All right, it's all good. Eric, 214, did you have a question or comment, sir?
Yo, man, what's going down, man? It's Dr. Pippin in the motherfucking house, man. What's
What
happening?
What up, Dr. Pippin?
What's up, dog? It's my dog. What's up, man?
Man, ain't shit, man. Sit up in there, listen to y'all kick it, you know. But all I want to sit up in there and say, man, this is right here directed to the young cats. Don't waste your time with hoes that's your age, man. You're not gonna win. You understand what I'm saying? If you're really full of swag, you really got your game up tight. You need to set your sights high. You understand? You need to fuck with the older chicks because they got resources. They can invest. They can sit up in there and help you. Young bros can't do nothing but give you a hard motherfucking time because y'all gonna be battling back and forth because she's gonna feel as if she's got just as much game as you got, even if she don't. Just by y'all being the same age, it's gonna be a conflict.
And I like that. Is he right, Steve?
Hello.
Steve, what happened to Dr. Pippin?
Put me out.
Wait, O'Shea, I'm sorry. What'd you say now?
Oh, we lost what he was saying for whatever reason.
My earpiece.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. Pippin.
How? All right. What I was saying is, for the young cats that swagged up, got the game up tight, don't waste your time on chicks your age unless you just want to sit up here and flip them and dip them. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, you're wasting your time. You're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to get that real public assistance that you need to proceed up on to your next level, graduating up in the game. Because number one, young broads, they haven't made the mistakes. They haven't fucked up enough. They just like you, out there cutting their teeth. You did? So the older broads, what they'll end up seeing, because they still got freak in them. Chicks like about 35 to, you know what I'm saying, 46 and shit like that. You know, they looking for young motherfuckers, man, that's like about 23, 25 that are men, that's got that oomph about them. That's what's going to attract their ass. And they fucked up enough in life, so when they see the rebirth of the real nigga shit,
yeah,
they are ready to fall in line because they know that they already done hit the wall or about to hit the wall. So they going to invest it all and fuck with a nigga like he's supposed to be fucked with. It's the over and under principle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And the shit goes in the reverse when you're an older dude trying to fuck around with a broad. Don't fuck with a broad your age. You want 35, you need to find you a bitch that's like about 25 to 31. Actually, 25 to like 27, because they haven't fucked up enough. They may have had a few damn dicks, but they still susceptible and pliable and eager to learn the real lick. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how the game needs to be applied in favor, because, nigga, I'm here to tell you, I don't know a goddamn motherfucking thing about no 3-day and no 90-day bullshit.
Hey, I was saying the same thing, fam. I don't. When he said 390 days, I couldn't even articulate that shit, man.
Motherfucker, I damn near wrecked my goddamn car, nigga. Shit, I just jumped up out the motherfucking truck and I heard that goddamn shit. I almost hit a bitch.
Hey, hold on. Get Dr. Pippin's number. Hey, Dr. Pippin, I'm calling you soon as the motherfucker show is over, dog.
Dog. I got his number. I'll see you. I'll see you his number.
Hey, Dr. Pippin, man, you been. Hey, look, dog. We've been trying to get you on the motherfucking show, nigga. Don't have me come out there and find your motherfucking ass, nigga.
come on the show, dog.
Say, man, it's like
Hey, don't have me. Hey, look, nigga. I'll come out there, nigga. I got a pimp.
you got to get me out
Look,
there, man. Move.
I got a pimp detector, nigga. If I find somebody out there with a motherfucking pimp hat on driving trucks, nigga, hey, listen, we'll drag your motherfucking ass out of there.
PD on me, not the PD on me.
Yeah,
You dig what
right,
I'm talking
right.
about,
Yes,
man?
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gonna have to share. You gonna have to share some of this game, nigga.
All
Look.
I really wanted to sit up in there and say, man, look here, man. If you're fucking around, because it's like this right here. It's like two same sides of a goddamn magnet. The shit is gonna cancel out. You're gonna always need the over and under principle. The negative and positive ain't negative and positive. It's the over under principle.
yes. I agree.
And when you can see that and size that up, nigga, you win automatically. You ain't got to go through no waiting game. Because I was 19, goddamn me, not him motherfucker be hoes. You understand what I'm saying? 35, motherfucking 42 and everything. And I'm talking about they come with gifts.
Yes, sir.
They come with their money, his money, and all the rest of the motherfucking jarred honey. Can you dig that?
No doubt.
And that's all the fuck I got to goddamn me say, my niggas. Y'all have a good goddamn me show. I'm out this old man. I'll holler back.
Hey, I'm gonna call you, pimp. We gonna
Hey, nigga, I'm gonna call him first, nigga.
Man, holler back, man.
You know,
We gonna call you. We probably gonna call you at the show, dog. We love you, man. Whenever Dr. Pimpin come on to the show,
Yeah.
you know, it make me want to be a fake pimp, but I can't fake that pimp. It ain't in me like you got, like it ain't. It's in you. But I will drag a pimp out of a motherfucking truck if you don't come on this goddamn show. I will do that. That's what I will do, motherfucker. Don't play with me, motherfucker. I'll find you, mother. You don't come on here and chop some of this game up to me, nigga.
Motherfucker, I'm going to listen to the rest of this shit.
I respect.
In a minute, man.
I respect.
In a minute. All right. So look, man, let me just tell you, yeah, man, that's Dr. Pimpin out of the great state of Texas, out of Dallas. So he's one of our frequent callers, man. He dropped some knowledge just now, Steve, on for that young dude. He dropped some knowledge for him, man. But if he was able to, he's a white boy, he might not have been able to get that game right there. But no,
man, you got
send him a slave.
There's someone that said something in the super chat. I wanted to say something. Someone, Ted made a comment on something.
Okay, go ahead. And guys, we did super chats. Thank you, Mr. Solver. Go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get back. Go ahead. Say what Ted said, Steve.
Ted said, Steve, forgetting that most niggas be on dates trying to replace a deflective agent on the roster. The roster though. Well, what I'm saying is, do you have to go on a date to replace a bitch? You don't need to go out on a date, Ted. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to take a woman out unless. Again, I understand you're trying to see if she's worth your roster, but I'm not talking. We're talking about dinner and a movie. I'm not talking about a $2 loaf of bread. I'm talking about y'all coming out for more than like $15, $20. That's too much money. That's way too much money. Y'all work too damn hard and deal with too much bullshit to take these motherfuckers out and waste your money. That's all I'm saying. O'Shea, what you got on that?
You know what? I'm still trying to, man, I'm a recovering trick. I made a video, walked in the club, instantly started tricking. So you already know. I'm still trying to find out how to take a bitch out for less than $20. When I find that shit out, maybe I need to book a session with Dr. Pimpin because this tricking is still in my blood and shit. I like buying bitches cheeseburgers. I like buying bitches rock stars, and I like buying bitches Pepsis and motherfucking yogurts and shit. Hey, that tricking is still in my blood. So I have never been able to effectively find out how to take a broad out without spending less than $20. When I find out, I must testify. You know what, Steve, what I want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we need to get some church organ like on Blog Talk, right? And then like when dudes want to testify, we just play it like the dude called in and was singing over the Incredible Hulk song.
Yeah, well, I got one for you.
Okay, no, we're not right now though. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the church music on, let them niggas testify.
But you got 4 calls in the queue whenever you're ready.
All right, so we're gonna do that. So let me do this real quick, man. I want to shout out to people. We're gonna get you guys out on the phone. We appreciate all of you brothers, man. We make these topics specifically for y'all because we know y'all want to talk about fucking. So that's what we make our topics about. And I don't know bullshit. Let me do this real quick, Steve. I gotta name the super chat out real quick. So I want to shout out to Mr. Solvarian. United Negro Collard Green Fund. Thank you so much, Antonio Thompson, $2. James Guy, $10. And when the pussy smells like fish, Steve kind of looks like a turtle with his hairstyle, and he has a picture of you on his page when he donates money. Smosby, shout out to Steve for the constant knowledge. I'm paying attention. Thank you so much, man. Oh, that was Matty Ghost. My call dropped. Oh shit, I know that's Matty Ghost. Okay, my bad, Matty Ghost. And thank you guys, man. And guys, if you still want to support us, man, you know, when you donate on the super chat, if you feel like you guys are getting value out of this, hit the super chat button, man. All that money comes back into the projects that we're doing with the ebooks and shit. We have 3 ebooks coming out in the next 60 days, plus the comic or 2 ebooks. So all this will be going back to what we're doing, man. So if you guys support the show, you can always drop a donation, especially if you're a new brother, you want to help us out, man. Go ahead and do that, man. It's always good to support us, and we support you back. Go ahead, Steve, to another call if you want to, bro.
All right, guys, y'all want to call in? Y'all got the number. The number is 646-668-2519. Call in, press 1. We got 5 in the queue right now. Okay. We definitely get to y'all as well. So let's bring in the next caller all the way from the Lone Star, whatever the fuck of Alabama. Alabama, you're on, sir.
Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me?
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck was that? All right, let's keep going to the next call. Area code 786, and then we got 757 from the DMV. All right, 786, you're up first. 786, do you have a question or comment, sir?
Hey, this is him. This your boy Buzz.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't taking no bitch out on no date. I'm fucking that bitch raw. I'm gonna fuck that bitch and leave her ass right there, bro. You wanna know why? Cause I'm the boss. Boss don't play with that sauce. I'm out.
Nigga, if you don't get your crackhead ass off this goddamn phone.
Okay, you ready?
You better eat some cookies and milk, motherfucker. You ain't getting no goddamn pussy sounding like that. You niggas kill me with that bullshit. Sound like you be fucking stabbing teddy bears and shit, bitch ass nigga. All right, go ahead, bring the other call in, dog.
Next up from the DMV, 803, you up next. 757. What's up? What's your question, man?
Ain't shit going on, man. I'm sitting here typing shit up and shit. I wanted to talk about that white boy. That white boy y'all was talking about, man. Steve, man, what the fuck was you talking about keeping that bitch around the fuck? You know that little nigga gonna catch feelings. Well, I don't know why you told that bitch that.
All right, let me tell you why. Because he already had feelings, dog. That's what I'm saying. Did you listen to what he said? He called in and he said,
I heard him.
Okay, so O'Shea was right what he said, but you gotta listen to what he was saying. He's still caking over that bitch and he ain't ready to let her go. So if he's not really ready to let her go, he needs to slowly back out, because young men like that, when they go cold turkey, they're gonna eventually come back. They're gonna eventually go back to her. That's why I was saying treat her like a fucking whore anyway. All I was telling them is talk shit to her. Look, bitch, if you want some dick, that's good. That's all you get. That's it. Talk enough shit to her. But guess what? If she was down, she's gonna do it. If she felt offended by it, she would cut him off. She'd be doing him a favor. But a lot of guys, 757, can't do what I was doing. And O'Shea's right. That was too advanced for a 19-year-old. Right, but he said you got to look at the clues that he said. Called her, he talked to her the other day. And why would you, if you're thinking about getting rid of somebody, why the fuck are you talking to the bitch?
Now, Steve, what did you do at 19?
I've been fucking since 13. So what do you mean what I was doing at 19? What are you talking about?
What did you do when you got your heart broke at 19?
I know I got my heart broke. No, I got my heart broke at 14.
At 14.
Yes.
And what did you do?
It was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. The best thing that ever happened in my life.
Did you leave or did you stay? Because I know.
I stayed. No, I ain't gonna lie. No, dog. If you know, if you pay attention, listen to my story, you know I did stay, because what she did was she was showing me what I was gonna be doing to other women. So why the fuck wouldn't I stay for that knowledge? So I was fine. She was 20. Well, she was 25 at the time. I met her when she was 24. She was 25 at the time, and I was 14. So I stayed. I'm not gonna lie on that shit. But what I'm saying to you is that the difference between me and that motherfucker there is that I can let a motherfucker go. I can let it. This ain't no. He's been with this bitch for what, 5 years. I wasn't with her for that long. I was with her for a few years, but not 5. But we did separate for a while. So, and I was fine with it because I was fucking. I just didn't put all my guns down on one chick, man, like he's doing.
You gotta tell him that. You gotta tell him that, Steve. You gotta tell him that.
What? But you can't
tell him that.
But you can't tell him that because he's not okay. Young big dog. You can't tell him that because he's still caught up. Listen, to be honest with you, to be 1,000 with you, he didn't want to let her go in the first place. He was calling in because he was confused. He wanted to find a way to get her back in. He ain't really ready to let that motherfucking woman go. He has 5 years. That's all.
But that's up to you to tell him to train that bitch. Like O'Shea said, you train that bitch.
Yes.
You train that bitch.
But you can't train someone when you're being trained yourself. She was training him the whole time. She had the high ground. He never had the high. Listen, you're right. You should train these women when you have the high ground. If you don't have the high ground, remember, there's what's called tops and bottoms. Pimps you know what a bottom bitch is? Well, a lot of guys are bottom bitches because they let the thing at the top control them. She was controlling him for 5 years, big dog. She's been treating him like shit for 5 years, and he's the one taking it. So how can you tell someone who's been controlled to control somebody when he doesn't even know how to control the bitch? He didn't know how to control her, man.
He can get the high ground. Even when you weak, you can get the high ground.
No, he can't. Who is this dude? Who are you?
Talk to him. I don't know what to tell him. You go ahead,
fam. What? How? Tell us how he can get the high ground in this situation. Please tell me.
Starve your feelings and go get some bitches. That's what you do. You don't sit around moping and groping and shit. You don't do that shit.
Okay, fam.
You let that bitch work for you.
Right, but fam, if it was that easy, that's like telling a guy just to go walk up to a woman and talk to her. It sounds easy, but been beaten down. He's a young kid. He's only 19. When he's been beaten down like he is, he doesn't know any better because he's never had anybody to guide and direct him. Remember, you can only go as far as you think. And when you have that world as flat thinking, you can't think beyond that. You're right about what you're saying. I agree with you. But in this case, you can't tell someone that because if that's easy, that motherfucker wouldn't have called the show, big dog. O'Shea, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, you can put him on mute or hold. Thanks, man, for calling in.
Thank you, 757. You got 2 more. You got 5 in the queue, big dog.
All right, hold on a second. Here's the thing, man. Once a female puts you in any kind of zone where you are not in the control, where basically she's dictating to you, there's no way that you can get her out of there. Because number one is the bitch may or may not care if you start getting other chicks anyway. Because some chicks don't give a fuck about you like that. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You think, well, I'm gonna go give me some other bitches and shit. She may or may not care.
Right.
You don't know. The only way for certain that you can do it is to remove yourself from her and let her know that you want nothing to do with her without even telling her. That's the only way I think you can do it. Like with me, if I'm done with a chick, I never tell a woman, I'm done with you. I'm not fucking with you no more. When I'm really done with a bitch, I don't tell her that. I don't have to tell you anything. I don't tell you shit. When that's the thing that you niggas gotta understand. Let me say this real quick, Steve. A lot of you niggas want to tell me, I'm done fucking with you. This is it. It's over. I don't tell a bitch nothing. Straight up. I know that's some new game for you niggas because you black, a lot of you black men, we come from single parent homes and black communities where we got to tell motherfuckers, we tell people our mind. I'll tell you how other races of people do it, especially Asian dudes. When Asian dudes get rid of bitches, they don't tell them nothing. Straight up. They don't tell them shit. When they done, they let them bitches figure it out. And that is how you treat these bitches. To me, you don't give them nothing. No calls, no texts, nothing. Don't tell them shit. Well, you ain't fucking with him no more. Don't tell him when you got your mind up that you don't want to fuck with these bras no more. You don't even owe her a reason as to why you're not fucking with her more. If she hits you up, why you not talking to me? No, if you done fucking with her, you done fucking with her. That's the only way.
1,000.
I mean, but you niggas ain't gonna do that because y'all. I gotta make a video on that. But that's how you always explaining yourself to a bitch. Oh, well, this is why I'm not fucking with you, and because you did this. No, what you do when you do that? That's letting her know that you really want the bitch back. So you only acting like that. You can only send a message when you let a motherfucker know you mean business, and how you mean business. Stop fucking with him. I'm back. Go ahead, Steve.
This one laugh at James Nash. He said Blues Clues. James Nash. That was a good one, James Nash. No, we got 4 in the queue waiting for you to talk.
All right, go ahead. Bring on.
Absolutely right, O'Shea. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys don't understand. It's so easy to say walk away, but you got to sometimes you got to look at the bigger picture here. And that kid is not really being honest with O'Shea or myself. Because like O'Shea said, right, if he would have been honest with himself, that would have been a short ass call, but he wasn't being honest. But anyway, so we got 803, 908, 516, and 267 in that order. So let me go ahead and bring in 803. 803, you're on. What's your question, sir?
Yo, this is Matty Ghost.
What up, Matty? What's up, player?
Chill, man. I just wanted to say something to what Steve was saying about the 3-day rule, and it's a little story I have. I was at a New Year's party and I brought this chick I was recently started dating, and then like a girl I know was there, and I had got drunk. I was just gonna get drunk, and all of a sudden the chick that I know, she just started riding me. And the other girl I knew, she went back to her house, and I was supposed to meet up with her. But I ended up fucking her, man. I ended up fucking the chick's friend. I wasn't trying to fuck. It was ultimately up to the girl to decide, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to wait 3 days. If they want to fuck you, they'll fuck you.
Yeah, right.
That was my point I wanted to make. It's really up to the girl. If they want to fuck you, they'll fuck you. You don't got to go through 3 days or 90 days. You just have to do what you gotta do. You gotta show some masculinity and let them know, hey, I'm available. But then you don't have to try about it. It's just gotta be naturally built in, and they can see the masculinity. Then they just gravitate towards you.
Matty.
But that's.
Well, I just want to say when like O'Shea mentioned before, the woman that's in church that would tell somebody I want to save my soul, whichever she has or whatever, but I want to save my whole soul and I don't want to fuck for 90 days. The reason she's saying that is she knows that you're walking on eggshells and she knows by your behaviors that you're willing to play it safe and you're willing to wait that time out. That's why they say that shit to suckers, because they know a sucker is going to allow that disrespect. I wish a motherfucker would say some shit like that to me. But again, she'll know better than say that to me, but she'll say it to the next man because he's like, wow, you know what? I'm going to be able to sleep with her in 3 months. Wow. I'll just wait it out. Are you fucking serious? So, that's
I wouldn't try to fuck anybody at church anyway, because they in church because they slutted out so much they trying to repent.
Man, they need to repent on this dick. Yeah, thank you, Maddie. We'll throw you back in, but thank you, fam. We appreciate it. O'Shea, did you have a comment on that or anything?
Nah, man, I totally agree with my man Matty Ghost. Let me shout out, man, one of my partners, man, from high school. We grew up in the same neighborhood, went to Grant High School, man. It's good to always see him. My boy Sultan in the chat room. He knows me from we was little kids, man, and it's just really good to see him in here. He stops by every now and then he gets a chance, so I want everybody to recognize him. Whenever I see somebody from my hometown that I went to high school with and shit like that, he'd been on my Facebook groups and shit like that, man. So much love to you, bro. Glad to see you out here. And last I checked, you had a really good job, was doing some really good things back home and shit like that. So it's good to see people. And, whenever I see people from my hometown, I don't know fake ass shit like I don't see you there and shit like I see y'all. So I thank you for coming in, man, and supporting just by commenting, bro. Much love to you. Let me just say this real quick, man. And Matty Ghost was right. Like them chicks in church, they'll tell you all 90-day rule. I mean, I can't fuck you, but they'll fuck the pastor real quick. That shit is so crazy because I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like these church bitches, man. I would rather deal with them though than to deal with the bitches at the club, because the bitches at church, man, I like them more, to be honest.
O'Shea,
What'd you say?
need to know why though. They you were right about they will fuck the pastors, but we need to let these young men know why. Because it is the same why they will fuck you just like they fuck the pastor. The pastor has power. They see the pastor as a powerful individual that can move mountains, not in her pussy, but in her mind.
Right.
And for that reason, they want to fuck him.
Say that again. Say it again about the in the moving mountains in the mind. Say that one more time though.
Position of power with his words, not the way he dresses, even though he's dressed to the nines, he's dressed good, but he is in a position of power that he moves. When a woman sits in church and listens to the pastor who she wants to fuck, it's because he is moving her and making her feel a way that most others can't. That's
Right.
why when he says, Sister Abigail, why don't you come on in the back and holler, Mr. Get that. Why don't you come on in here, you and Sister Sue, and we will listen to God together, girl. And she be like, okay. You know what I mean? But then when she went to Gump, right? Like, well, I'm trying to be a good girl. Then I think we should wait 60 days because I'm not that kind of girl. When you are in a position of power and you can talk yak that moves words in her mind, moves things in her mind, mountains, excuse me.
Right.
She would want to fuck you. That's why I just wanted to give them the why, O'Shea. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But
No, that was actually good.
Yeah.
Let me just do this real quick. I want to give a shout out to my man Sean Gaines in the building with the $2 super chat. And yeah, man, that is true. So get the likes up on the video, man. 254 people watching real quick. Do me a favor. Y'all get the likes up on the video. And like I said, man, it was good to see my boy come in here. And Steve, even though we don't get like, let's say a lot of like tens or 20,000 of views on these shows, it just goes to show, man, a lot of brothers like these type of topics. You know what I'm saying? And the back and forth, even though we did agree or disagree, stuff like that, they like to hear these type of things. These men, these black men, they like hearing this shit. And so I mean, I'm just really glad that guys are really finding value in the shit that we be really saying, man. Let's go to the call if you want to go to the caller, Steve.
Absolutely. We got 4 in the queue. 908. Oh, 908. I think he fixed his phone. Then we have 516-267 and 225.
No, they bring 908 on later, man, because that motherfucker, he can't spell his last name and shit. So we got to get somebody who can read and write first.
Okay, you want to bring him in or move to the next one?
No, because he can't read and write right now. So we're going to come back to him last. Yeah, because
right, Richard. Now, okay, 516, you're on, sir. How can we help you?
Wagwan Ocean.
Oh, it's my Jamaican.
What up, dog?
Oh, it's my Bombalot.
Wagwan. Yo, I just want to bless the show, man. Listen to you. You don't have nothing to say today, boy. Next time, you hear?
Hey,
I'll stay in the queue and things.
We love you, fam. Thanks, man. We'll throw you back in the queue. When you want to come in, press 1, okay?
Blessings.
Yeah, it's my mind. My curry goat mind. Okay, now we up. O'Shea, do you want to bring 908 in or you want me to go to 267, sir? That's your call. Where did O'Shea go? Did we get O'Shea? Did we lose him? Let me see here. Oh, O'Shea probably had a bathroom break. All right, 908. I'll sneak you in real quick because I know O'Shea didn't want to hear from you. Did you have a question or comment in 908?
No, not really. I just came here to sidetrack and troll a little bit, so you can hang up for.
Okay, all right, we'll put you back.
I'll wait till O'Shea come back to rage out.
All right, no doubt. Okay, I'll let you rage on him. I'll let him know that. Okay, let me bring the next caller in. Area code 267. Did you have a question or comment, sir?
Yes, how you doing? Once again, it's your boy, Enigma Incorporated, man. Just coming home from a long commute from corporate America. Sorry for the background noise. I'm on the Bluetooth. Look, man, young boys, you need to know, man, like the old head used to teach me, man. You need to listen to what Steve is telling you because you don't chase them. They chase you. You got to have a pimp mentality when it comes to this type of thing, man. I mean, you can't be too thirsty for the cookie, man. I mean, and if you ever run into them church girls, I'm in church, man, they should be no 90 days, anything at all. So if you run into one of them church girls and they telling you wait 3 months, you need to leave that alone right from the jump, because she just faking the funk right from the beginning, man. In Philadelphia, we call them front artists here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call them chicks, front artists, man. And shout out to that the 19-year-old that called, man. Yeah, man. Look, you always gonna run into a girl to make you hurt a little bit of feelings, man. But hey, her best friend, her sister, especially her best friend, can make all that pain go away, player, man. So hey, don't front on that.
No, you're right about that. But like O'Shea said, we'll mute you for the noise. But like O'Shea said, O'Shea was right about what he said. A lot of you guys don't have that quality in you, and y'all get disrespected all the time. So he's 1,000% right. Oh, he's back on. O'Shea, we back on. 908 just wanted to talk, troll you. He said. So I told him we'll wait until you're ready. But all right, we got 225 up if you're ready, sir.
All right. I'm echoing.
Okay, let me see. Try it now.
Yeah, it's all good. Go ahead and do me a favor, man. Get the likes up on the video, guys. And I had another brother that just hit a super chat of $2 out. Was Nuke Man 444. A couple of first names I could hit. Really, I don't know what that meant, but thank you anyway. Shout out to Rain Knight. Let's go ahead to the next caller, Steve.
Yes, sir. Area code 225. You're on, sir. What's your name and question, sir?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Ralph Jr. from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm on a break right now, but I just saw the live queue, so I called up. The question is, y'all asking how many dates should y'all get before you get sex or whatever from the girl?
Yes.
Okay, let me just tell you this. I'm 24, and this is just some player shit. I was raised by pimps. Let me just tell you this, man. A bitch can either fuck you on the first night or whenever. But let me tell you some shit. If a bitch won't play this 90-day rule shit, here's how you play the shit. All the young dudes and some of you old motherfuckers, because I be watching O'Shea, y'all. I be watching y'all every day. These old motherfuckers be calling in. I be like, damn, these some stupid motherfuckers. They don't know shit. But let me break the game down. If a bitch won't make you wait 90 days, cool. Fuck other bitches on the side. And if she got a problem with that shit, say, you did this shit. You deprived me of pussy, so I had to go find her somewhere else. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's just real game.
Yeah, well, they're not ready about.
I mean,
that's what we call marinate the pussy. They ain't ready for that. That's a little bit advanced, guy. You're absolutely right. Marinate the pussy, but they don't know how to do the marinate. They don't know how to put her. Like I say, that's why we call them practice squad players, because they're still good enough to be on the team, but they're not good enough to be on the roster. But you're right. But please continue, sir.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. You can't. Like, man, you will go crazy, man. These bitches will play these games with your ass. They'll make you do all this day shit, and they fucking some other dude on the side already.
All the time.
So my thing is, I'm 24 years old, but like I say, I was raised by OGs. I'm a man at the end of the fucking day. First of all, I'm making money all the fucking time. Fuck a hoe. That's all I can say. I'd have got more pussy than a motherfucker. But, I understand what, Steve and O'Shea, y'all trying to do, man. Y'all trying to breathe life into these pussy-ass motherfuckers, but it's hard. I ain't even disrespecting y'all. Forgive me for that. Please forgive me for that. I understand y'all not everybody could be raised with the privilege of a man like my father was. But, I mean, goddamn, I can't throw no pity party for you either. Fuck. I mean, shit. Damn. These motherfuckers, y'all be tripping, man.
Well, they just don't. The thing is, they just don't know. They don't know, and that's why we're here. Again, you're right. I mean, some guys are lucky that are out there that get the guidance, but a lot of these young men don't get that, and that's why we do everything we can to help these young men out. And again, we punch them in the chest, but we just don't tell them to jump right on in, because they ain't ready for some of the stuff that you're saying. But you're right about everything you're saying. It's just they're not ready to make those type of moves, man.
Yeah, and Steve, I get that. I really do, because, it's all about trying to be that nice dude. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, you got to be a man, and you got to stand on your own too. Like,
yeah. I agree.
You have to be a man, because one day you gonna, like, that's why the black community, like, I live in Baton Rouge. The black community is fucked up. Like, I think that's universal, just fucked up. And I'm just preaching. Now, like I say, I run a body shop with my father, and like I say, now every time I get a 6 or 7 year old you know, whether his mom come and pick up the car, the first thing I do, I preach to that young brother because he doesn't have. I can tell he doesn't have that, and
right.
you know,
But
fucked up. But I mean, damn.
Yeah, but
in order,
but you know the game. You know, in order to learn, you have to push your ego aside and be willing to accept the knowledge. And you did as a young man. I did as a young man. A lot of guys that we know have done that as young men. But the young men today, some of them don't want to push their ego aside and learn. So it's hard to teach someone who doesn't want to listen.
You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying, you know. And I tell anybody, I tell any young man, you know, what my father told me, like I say, this is just some Louisiana. This is just some Louisiana pimping shit, you know, free game for everybody. There might be a shortage on bread. There might be a shortage on eggs, but there ain't never gonna be no shortage on pussy. So you might as well get yourself together, and you gonna be able to get all the pussy. Like my lord, like my thing is this: pussy gonna be here, bro. But the opportunities that you need to establish yourself as a man by building a business for yourself or just getting some type of foundation, them opportunities not gonna be here today. They're not gonna be here always. Pussy gonna be here until the sun fall from the sky.
Yeah.
Or, you know, that's just the way I look at it, you know.
No, you're right.
So
yeah, you're right.
You know, and that's just
all right. Well, we'll throw you back in, but thank you, sir. We appreciate the call. But you're O'Shea, did you want to say anything about that, sir?
No, man, I like that one about the bread and shit.
That was good.
Let me do this real quick, man. Before we get to other ones, I want to shout out because during that last exchange that you had with the brother, we got some super chat donations in, and let me just say this, man. I'm always happy because we understand that the brothers don't have to support this channel or support the show. You know, we're thankful for you know, well, Steve is rich. I ain't rich like Steve. Fuck y'all.
Why you always saying that?
Steve is rich, so he don't really need, you know, $2-3 super chats and shit because he rich and shit. But I thank everybody that's donating. But let me just say this real quick, man. You know, I hate to say this because I don't want to sound like I'm on some bitch ass shit. But I do always see the same people, like Matty Ghost always donating, Doug, Jamaican Pepper, you know what I mean, and Dr. Pimpin', he said I want some Johnny Taylor shit, $1 for the bus fare, $1 for the jukebox, because it's 2018, these hoes is getting the blues. But I want to say this, man. I get emails all the time, man, from brothers. Man, I love what you guys are doing. I appreciate what you guys are doing and something like that. But brothers, let me tell you guys this, man. For the guys who are supporting, right, when it comes to this, it's always the same people. What we asking for the brothers that do find value in this, that do have an Android phone and you could spare like $1 or $2. Hey, listen, it shouldn't be on the same people all the time, man, to try to, you know, support the show with their money and stuff like that. And the reason why is like black men got to understand, and that's collectively. A few people, right, who are always the same people. Everybody's getting the stuff that we come out with based off a few people. And I'm not saying that, you know, everybody don't have enough money, but sometimes anybody could drop $1. You know what I mean? And we need people who find value to support, right? We have the negromanosphere.com. It's a donation-based site. So, you know, all you other brothers in there that can support, hop in, man. There's nothing to give $1 or $2 every now and then and stuff like that, because it takes the stress off of other people who always give, right? And the more that we get from brothers, the more we will do. We got a comic coming out next week. It's awesome. So, guys, I like to see new brothers getting involved with us. New brothers, if you can't give, I understand that. But new brothers saying, "Hey, I want to be on the email list. Hey, I want to be on the share the videos. Hey, I want to call into the show." We always looking for new brothers to participate. It might not be financially, but you can call in. If you can't call in, you can share a video. You can read the ebook or pass the ebook to. So all of this. iPhone. We have like PayPal. So I already know you good, fam. But this is what we and moderate if you help them out. So this is what we're trying to do. You know, let's get involved, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Get involved with what we're doing. If it's not with $1 or $2 or something like that, at least get involved with reading the ebooks. You know, commenting on the site. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things we know we need the brothers to do stuff like that. You know, let us know that you appreciate us, right? Because what we're doing is helping the brothers. Every time you guys, you know, either you donate or something like that, that comes back in the form of an ebook. What up, Katie Waffle? It's my boy, man, out in California. So we're giving back to brothers all the time, right? So guys, call in, get into the shows, get involved. Get on the email list, get the ebooks, all of that shit, man. We need you black men to jump in with us. You know what I'm saying? Help us get bigger. You know what I'm saying? So and let it not always be the same brothers donating, the same brothers calling in, the same brothers in the chat. Come on, y'all. We know it's way more people listening and shit like that than what it is. So let's do this real quick. Let's get the next caller, Steve.
Okay,
shout out to my boy James Nash. Rob Cruz, thank you. Mr. Silverian, thank you. He used to tell women this: when I raise my hand, that means you listen to this shit. Go ahead, Steve.
You have 201, then 218. You'll be next, sir. Eric 210. Your name? Which question, sir?
K-Zaggin 20, bro.
How you doing, man?
What up, K-Zaggin?
Doing all right. What's going on? Man, I just got a couple of tidbits to add. I don't want to get on the here and have a marathon call with you dudes. But in my opinion, that 19-year-old caller, I believe that was probably the only chick he ever had sex with. That's why he had trouble letting her go.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I would like to say, I don't think any young man, at high school, all the way up to the mid-20s, should be getting involved in any type of exclusive relationship with any broad. I personally think dudes should wait until their late 20s or even early 30s before they commit themselves to a woman if they want to go that route. Also, Steve, would you agree or disagree that most women, within the first 5 to 10, 15 minutes of meeting a man and talking to that man, have already made up their mind whether or not they want to fuck him?
Dude, less than that. I agree. Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, okay, it's just like, okay, when we see somebody 210, we automatically know, all right, hey, I fucked that bitch. Yeah,
I agree. I think he's right.
My dick, we say that, but see, again, a lot of guys cannot believe that women think the same way. Women think the same way. It's just they don't act on those impulses because they got to be more careful about who they let inside of them, because they don't know if the motherfucker crazy or something like that. But you are absolutely, I would say, shit, not even the first 10, 15 minutes. I say within the first 5 minutes.
Right.
She knows. She knows. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So my thing is, and you're right, because they're more reserved. They don't act thirsty like men do. So, being that if you're a man and you know this, then it shouldn't take you 2 days to get to that point.
There you go. Yes, sir. That's the whole point I was trying to.
That's all I wanted to add. Like I said, I didn't want to keep that too long.
Hold on, man. K-Zaggin, you better write me to the article, brother.
Hey, dog.
We need you back on the site, man.
Yes. Hey, man. You're right, and that's what we're trying to say. You shouldn't have 3 dates with a woman that wants to fuck you. What guys don't know, women masturbate all the. Have you ever been down driving? Guys, do this today sometime when you're on the highway in traffic. Just look to your left and look to your right. Some of you motherfuckers see these women bobbing their head like they dancing to music and shit. You have no idea they got that little rabbit or that little dildo playing with their pussy while they dress. Y'all guys, these women will stick anything in their pussy. They will, they are fucking want to have shit in their pussy. But y'all guys don't understand this. Right. This is how they are. But y'all guys think they sugar and spice, and you gotta, hold them like they're like a fragile object, and you gotta treat them a certain way. We telling you this from experience. We telling you that if you are about it, like the preacher about it, they go want to fuck. So
that's right. All right, fellas, y'all doing God's work. I appreciate you taking the call.
Thank you.
Man, K-Zaggin, thank you, man, because people don't know, man, you have a few articles on the site, man, and you always welcome to post whenever you get ready, man. You have a login and stuff, so you always welcome, fam. I love your insight on the game, bro. You know a lot.
Yes, we preach much love and respect to you, dog.
Let me talk about a point that he just brought up, Steve. He brought up a good point. I think that maybe me and you both missed.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt. I want to say, I'm sorry. Did you say something, sir?
No, I'm out. I'm going to hang up, fellas.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, go ahead, O'Shea. You got it, sir.
I think he brought up a point that me and you probably missed, and that is possibly that was that only guy's sexual experience.
Yes.
We wasn't thinking about that shit. We kind of knew like he was on some simp shit, maybe stuff like that. But see, this is why I like K-Zaggin a lot, because he was able to. We wasn't thinking in terms of that. I mean, obviously, it doesn't shock us that that's probably the case. We need to do a show for guys who have less than 5 sexual partners, right? Because we know that there ain't a lot of dudes out here in the, you know, the 30s, 40s, or 50s. We need to do like another show about guys who have less than 5 sex partners, because what we probably know is that most men have less than like 8 sex partners in their life. So this is why they probably cling on to chicks and shit like that. So this probably was this only guy's piece of pussy he ever had in his life, man. So that's a good point. And we need to do a show addressing that. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, he did say 5 years. Remember, he said 5 years. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. 5 years. Yeah. So I don't know why I wasn't thinking about like, damn, this is the only piece. I should have asked. I would have asked if I thought about it. But shout out to K-Zag, and that's why it's good to have these callers calling in, because they bringing up shit that we be missing sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Let me just shout out the super chat, Steve, and then we'll be able
okay.
Going. So let me just do this real quick, man. I think I support. We have Mickey James, $2 super chat. Kevin Washington, keep doing your thing and blessing you for years. Thank you, fam. $10. Hey, also, man, you guys, whether you donate or not, make sure y'all get our ebooks on negromanosphere.com, and you guys subscribe to Steve the motherfucking Dean Williams. That's what I need you guys to do. I don't give a fuck what you give, money or not. What I do care about is, I do care about, you know, if you got support, but what I want every brother to have, all 200 and some people watching, is to get our ebooks, read them, and share them. How to Stop Simping, the Survivalism book for Black men, and then the Black Man's Guide to the Interracial Relation, Dating. So those are free, but we put a lot of money into those things and design them real good. So we want you to read that, because, you know, Black men deserve good shit too. So telling women this when I raise my hand, that means you listen to this shit. Rob Cruz, $5. So guys, thank you so much, Steve. And let's go to the next caller if we can.
Yes, sir. Okay, we got 218 about to come in, then 269. You'll be up.
Angel.
Let you know. Area code 218. You're on, sir. Laugh before you say it. You gotta say it and then laugh. He didn't laugh. Last time he laughed, he was like, "Fuck Steve," and then he laughed. That shit was funny. But he just, God, you gotta laugh behind it. All right, 269. You're on, sir. What's your question? What's up, man?
All right, back again.
What's up, big? That's my big fat dude. What's up, fat player?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up?
Man, what's up, play cousin?
Walking in the club, tricking instantly.
Hey, listen, nigga, it can only be one trick over this motherfucker. You understand what I'm talking
about? I got you, man. I got you. I'm rubbing kneecaps then.
What's going on with you, baby?
Yeah, but anyway, I like to say, you know, I don't. When it comes to these women, I don't. 3 dates, sometimes that's even too much, because after that first date, you can tell how that chick is vibing with you, and you can really tell if a chick touch you. That's, you know, it's a go. If she put an arm on you, if she playing with you, you know, you can tell that this a go. And also, I try to always make sure that I'm not dating them having full dinners with them. I'm not trying to feed them. I'm not trying to sit there and, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to dinner with him, because any female will go to dinner with you because you paying. She knows she ain't finna give you no draws, and she gonna go and get bumped off by the dude that she really wants to hit her after her stomach done got full through you.
No, he's right about that shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey, say that again, fam. Any chick will go to dinner with you. Say it again, dog. They missed that one. Say that again.
Okay. I say half the time when I take a chick out on a date, I don't even take her where she can get something to eat, because I'm not trying to feed her. I'm trying to find out when I'm going to get them draws. So if I'm sitting here feeding her, any woman will go out with you if you ask them to dinner. I ask some of the best looking chicks ever, come have dinner with me. They'll come have dinner with you because they know they ain't finna give you none. And then they going to go home full and go let the dude that they really want to, you know what I'm saying, let in their panties, get it all night long. And you sitting there going home feeling good, talking about, yeah, man, I went out with this good girl last night. Well, what happened? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, we probably going to go out again. No,
you know,
I'm not feeding.
Sir, you know what? I want to up what you're saying. I want to take that to another notch and say something that they ain't ready to hear. The reason they go out to dinner with some of these guys is to make motherfucker men like us jealous, because they're not getting our time. They're not getting our attention. And they know for a fact that we ain't, like you said, well, I'm not going to feed you. If you want someone to take you out Call that gump motherfucker you know. Well, okay, well, fuck you then. You know what? She'll call him up 269 and she'll go to dinner. But then you know what she gonna do? She'll go to the bathroom and excuse herself, call you up on the phone 269, ask you what you doing, ask you what you getting into, tell you that she's sorry for getting mad at you, and ask you, do you want anything to eat? Are you hungry? I'm at the steak place. I can get you a steak. We'll get some lobster. I got you, baby. What do you want? And then she gonna come back and tell that motherfucker what you want to order. She might take a few bites of it, put it in a doggy bag, get that motherfucker a hug.
Yes, you right.
Come on, dog. They ain't ready
You
for that
are
shit.
right.
Come on, man.
Exactly it. That's it. Because they do it all the time. If you out with your chicken, you notice that she ordered and she ain't took but a few bites, she finna take that food to the dude that's finna be in them drawers all night long. And you sitting there wondering why she ain't ate that much food. I'm not saying you don't know the diet and that shit. No, baby, I'm just, I'm probably gonna eat it later. Yep. And if she was one of them type of females, because women, they also flirt a lot in the workplace. So they'll be with a coworker doing the same exact thing. Yeah, well, I still gotta go to work. So she gonna take that fresh food on to work to some dude that she's attracted to as well.
Oh yeah. Don't forget the girlfriends. They don't know the girlfriend role in this. Girl, I'm going on a date, so just make sure you call about we at 10 o'clock. So make sure you call around 10:20 and say there's a problem. Oh yeah,
I'm
man.
getting ready to say that shit too.
Yeah, what's wrong? Is it oh my God, it's okay. No, I'm on a date. Then be like, what's wrong, girl? No, it's my mom's sick. Well, wait, no, it's okay. Because he's trying to press the bitch. He's like, it's okay. Well, we'll just get it to go and everything. Oh, you're so sweet. Anyone would be happy to be with a guy like you. Ooh.
Oh man, y'all got it nailed down. I'm telling you, if y'all out there and y'all not listening to this stuff every day, more importantly than listening, y'all need to be putting this stuff in action.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You can listen all day long and listen to this video about this female, that female, talk about your experience. What are you putting into practice?
Yeah.
Don't let these females get over on you. If I done got the draws, okay, yeah, we'll go get something to eat. Hey, I'm kind of hungry too. Let's go get something. But 9 times out of 10, that woman to be done went in the kitchen and fix something at the house. I'm not going to sit there and be feeding you. I ain't getting no draws. And I'm sitting here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. No, I met, there was one chick a few months ago, and let me tell you this, she was an opportunist. Okay, she was about 40 years old, was a little bit older than where I'm at with dating chicks, you know what I'm saying? So she me and her went out first time, vibe wasn't really there. Second time went out, she kind of paid for it, and that's when I knew the vibe was really out. I'm like, she paying for it, she paid for it because it was like my birthday or whatnot, but the feeling wasn't there. We wasn't really laughing, or having a good time, and then it went to that left. If you ever hear a girl, you on a date with her, and she ever mentions something about another relationship ever, check, please. They get that check.
Hey, 269.
I'm telling you, start taking them girls to Starbucks.
Yes.
Get you a coffee.
Told you.
That way you ain't spending no money.
269, dog. Let me tell you, I love everything you saying, man. Look, don't get me wrong. Hey, after we get done fucking, dog, you can tell me about your dreams. You can tell me about what you did when you were a little girl. You can tell me about work and Fred, Wilma, Barney, Bam Bam. You can tell me about everybody in front. We good then. You know what I mean? We can talk. You can talk about whatever you want. I'll ask you anything you need to know. But until then, we got to discuss when you fucking. But because like we said last night on yesterday's show, is that you can't come over my house without giving that pussy up. So, it's all good. But you 1,000, man. You 1,000 on what you saying, man. 1,000.
Yeah, I dig what y'all doing, man. I really appreciate the game y'all give out. Not that we don't even know. We know, but sometimes this platform helps because we get a chance to hear what we should be doing. It's like a daily doses of, some good medicine, or it's kind of like that social club that you don't have, but it's online, and we can come together and get all that knowledge, and then you able to go out and make the right decisions.
That's all they did. Starbucks. That's it, dog. Hey, or ice cream. That's it. Or $2 loaf of bread. That's it. Because you should. It shouldn't be about the drink, the food, or the bread. It's you that it should be standing out. Don't make it about the food because it'll be about the food. Don't make it about your money. Don't make it about your car. Don't make it about your clothes. Make it about you. because I get the pussy by I buy a loaf of bread and I can fuck off a loaf of bread. I can fuck off a coffee and I damn sure can fuck off some ice cream. So and for you guys, hot cocoa or take her bowling, but little shit. But come on, man, I'm not wasting. But you know what? Real quick, 269 because we got other calls. I love these guys because you know what? Somebody's got to do. Look, I'm not trying to knock the man that feels that he wants to take her out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I really care about that dude. You know what I mean? I man, sometimes I see them dudes, them suckers ass doing that shit, man. I'd be like, dog, you are number one in my book. I love you, dog. You my dog. It really takes a guy to take his money to take a bitch out that don't even want to fuck you. And you know what? I can respect that. And that shit make me water your eyes sometimes. I love them guys, man. So let's not disrespect those guys because somebody's got to do that shit. And I love them for it, man. Those are my dogs, man. Shit.
You ain't right.
When
they get it warm for somebody like us that's going to come in there and get it.
Yeah, and ladies, when we fucking you afterwards, and y'all ever wonder why we pause? Because we just stop to think, damn, he really paid money for you. And we keep going fucking. All right.
Exactly.
All right, fam. Much love to you. We'll throw you back in the queue, man. Thank you for the call. O'Shea, you have anything on it? Because you got 4 in the queue, sir.
Nah, all I'm gonna say is this. As far as now, look, I do my share of tricking and shit, but my wallet don't even come close to being open unless I even have a real good feeling that you feeling me and that I'm going and then and I have to like fuck first, or I know that I'm gonna fuck. If I ain't spending no money on those bitches for the most part, if I ain't fucking, unless I need to use you for something because you know somebody I need, like in business or something like that. Like you have a friend I need to do. I'll spend money like that. But just to be tricking on bitches or tricking on, no. You got to give me that pussy first. Then I'll take you out to eat and all that shit. So that's how I am. I'm not just, I'm not even going to entertain you unless you pretty much let me know I'm getting that ass. If I'm not getting that ass, I mean, number one, we ain't got nothing to talk about. That's just, we don't. We don't have nothing to talk about. I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to WhatsApp you. I'm not going to listen, motherfucker. I need to know. Because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you know. Your ass is fat. I know you hear that all the time. But I'm going to tell you again for the lunch. I want that ass tonight. I need it in my life. Oh, boy, you so stupid. Got him. Yeah. Once you laugh, you so got him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Next call, Steve. My bad.
Yeah, but I want to say what you're saying. Don't look at it, guys, as you spending money because think of it as an investment. Because if you spend $5 on a cup of coffee or some cocoa because it's cold outside or whatever the fuck, you can flip that $5. And what I mean by flipping it is after you get done fucking, guess what she gonna do? She'll be the one getting up cooking for you. She'll be the one going to buy shit for you. So you don't look at it as wasting your money. Always look at it as investing your money because you want to flip your dollars. Don't look at it. Don't invest in a pussy. Invest in what she can do for your business, your corporation, and your castle. Meaning that she will start giving you money, spending you money, taking you places, buying you shit. So you can flip your money, but invest it. Don't waste it. That's what I want to say. But let's bring the next caller in.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we got 646 now, and then after 646. We have 770. 646, you're up, sir.
All right. And then after that, man, I gotta close it down because I gotta be up in the morning.
What's going on?
What's good with you, man?
O'Shea Jackson, what's good with you, big brother? What's going on, man? It's your man Teddy Waffle, Facebook, what's going on?
What's up, Teddy Waffle? Oh, I knew that was you with that motherfucking Wu-Tang Clan East Coast accent and shit, man. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man. I ain't Cali doing my thing. Just wanted to show my support, man. I agree with everything you're talking about. I just had to throw a quick tidbit in. For the brothers that are thirsty right now, before you get to the game part of which I'm talking about with the hot cocoa, which I agree, man. Those are keys to the game. I think I gotta go through that, get that thirst up off them. So what I was saying, this is what I did. I went to the DR for 7 days, man. And I just let it go. I just had my fun, and I came back, and I didn't have that thirst on me no more. That I gotta get this. Oh, I got a trick. I gotta spend money. I gotta take. Because I used to do that. I had a good job. There's nothing for me to take abroad out, but with no results. So I went that route. You know, I went up the country, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Let me just get it out. You know, my homeboy took me to DR, 7 days. You know what I mean? The trip wasn't that crazy. I didn't spend a lot of money, but I got that thirst up off me. You know what I mean? I got that. Oh, she got a fat ass. Let me do whatever I gotta do to get her. Nah. Once you come back, you change, man. Your confidence is different. Your mannerisms are different. How you talk to women are different because you know, like, it's whatever. Like, I done did it. You know what I mean? So your approach to the game is a little different. You know what I mean? So then you can start using those keys because you ain't got nothing to fear. You know what I mean? Cats is like, oh, she turned me down. What I'm going to do? I'm going to jump out the window. But when you come back from places like that, getting that thirst up off you, getting that confidence in you, then, you know what I'm saying? Those are the keys to get you to the next step. And you know, I came back and I was just on my I don't care attitude from New York. I don't, whatever. You ain't gonna talk to me? All right, whatever. And that brings them in and just keep it 100 with them. Like, listen, I ain't trying to be in a relationship. I'm trying to smash. If you down with that, and leave it in their court. If they say, okay, you know, then they can't come back to you and tell you, oh, you ain't promised me this. Nah, I ain't say all that. You know what I mean? I told you what it was, and you want to get down with it, so this is what it is. So that mindset, you know what I mean? Just to get that, like I said, they said that thirst up off me. I came back home and I was just like, fuck it, whatever y'all want to do, y'all can do. My attitude was like, whatever. You know what I mean? I got my own stuff. I do whatever I want to do. I got my bread, so it's whatever.
Yeah, well, two things.
So,
yeah, two
that's
things.
just my mindset.
Yeah, well, two things. The one thing I want, two things I want to say. I will go to the second one first. And I want people to understand what he's saying when he tell the world he just want to smash. See, when you have a certain type of attitude, when a woman realizes and you say you want to smash, and the reason they want to fuck you so fast is because in their mind they have been bred and been taught or trained that when they read these chick flick books and they watch these chick flick movies, that the chick always wins with the alpha male. The alpha male is the guy that gets all the pussy, and in these movies, the woman comes along, and then all of a sudden, he's like giving his fucking heart and his soul to the bitch. So that's why they fuck these guys faster, because they think they can change them. It doesn't happen in real life, but that's what they think. But number two, like he said, the thing that separates 646 from a lot of you guys is that 646 can tell a bitch she's sexy, she fine. Hey, girl, you want to do this? Why? Because he's remember, like I said before, O'Shea, 646 is never going to put a woman in front of him. Nope. He puts himself first. So he's never going to be thirsty and needy. But what he's saying to you young men out there is this, and I wanted to break this down real quick, O'Shea, is for all you guys listen, this is what he's saying. If you're a guy that focuses on his problems, you blame other people, you live in the past, you make excuses, you lack personal development, you dwell in fear, you stay in your comfort zone, you lack goals, you don't have a plan, and you always avoiding things when obstacles comes up, then you need to step back a little bit, because she's going to smell that. And when she smells that on you, you're going to be the guy that's buying the dinners, the drinks, and all that other shit, not getting the pussy. But when you're like 646 or O'Shea, you're solution based. You take responsibility. You find opportunities in crisis. When it comes to the past, you enjoy living in the present, but you learn from the past. That you set things. You're assertive. When you have that mindset, like O'Shea and 646 and the pimp and 269 that called in, the few of the guys, that's when they want to fuck you, because you are different from the normal guy. That's all I want to say, O'Shea. What you got on that, man?
Nah, let me just shout out to my man Kevin. If you guys know, he's not a YouTuber, but that's Kevin Teddy Waffle. He's out of the Charles Tyler's camp. He was actually in Brazil when Charles Tyler passed. He was very close to Charles. He went to the funeral and everything like that. So he's also a brother who's very successful in the Forex trade. He's been all over the world. You can see him with, some of Charles Tyler's old videos in Brazil with him. So Kevin is a successful dude, man. He's been living, all across the world, man. The DR, you know what I'm saying, to Brazil. And like I said, he was there, when Charles passed. So we got a lot of respect for the Black Man's Options camp. You know what I'm saying? Those are my brothers over there. I actually I'm going to hit hit you sometime after the show, Kevin, because we need to do a show. I've been wanting to do a show on the Forex game.
Anytime. You know,
okay, look, I'm drop me your number on Facebook, man, because I'm gonna call you as soon as the show is over. Yeah, I know Steve has it right now, but Steve, if you have the number, just send it to me, and I'll call you as soon as it's over, man.
I'm gonna send him your number privately. I'll
Okay.
just want to let you know. I'm gonna send it to him right now.
All right.
Privately.
Okay.
And I got a lot of respect for those brothers. To be honest, Steve, before me and you start doing the shows, man, it was it was really Charles Tyler show that was really doing these kind of shows for black men in the first place. So like Charles Tyler, if you really think about it, was kind of like the forefather of like kind of like black men working together, black men doing shows aimed at each other. It was like specifically black male type of media, stuff like that. He was the first person that actually really did that shit. And that was dedicated to all black male, African American male artists. He had people coming, 40 people, man, showing up to Brazil on beach parties and shit like that, man, all just off of YouTube. So so again, shout out to Charles Tyler, who's a good friend of mine. And I never got a chance to meet him, unfortunately. But I got a lot of respect for that camp, man. The Black Man's Option, they're doing some really great things over there. So get your passport up, man. So Steve, that's true. Let me say this real quick, man. And Steve, I hate you. I'm gonna tell you why.
I know I hate you too.
Look. This is what I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you like this. I had a female that was here, my ex, and like I said, she's a beautiful chick. But Steve, I gotta get back to Kevin's point. Had I went to Uganda first, or had I went to like Brazil first, I would have never brought her here. I'd have never brought her here. And it's no disrespect to her because she had a lot of good moments, man. I can't complain, But I will tell you this: for you brothers out here that feel like you thirsty or your options are drying up. Hey man, you need to you need to get up out the USA real quick, man. Go to the DR.
Oh yes.
Go, and if you're into like black women like me, I could tell you, if you go to Uganda, man, if you go there, you're gonna see some women, man, that you never thought existed, bro. Like it's so many women out here that you guys have access to. And there's so many brothers that are traveling these days, especially shout out to my man Taylor Made. He's out in DR. So if you need to hook up with somebody in Brazil, Kevin is available. He can hook you up with Alvin Harper down there. Hey man, you guys there's a lot of things, man, that you can do and set up other stuff for yourself. So, I can tell you, get your travel on, man. My man Dynas, he just came back from Togo and Benin. So, hey, man, there's some beautiful women out there, man, no matter what you like, black, Hispanic, and Steve's white women.
Facts.
And treat you like a king. That's the difference. And will treat you like a king.
Yeah.
King.
I be asking Kevin all the time, man, hey, man, they ass is fat. He said, come on, dog. So thanks, Kevin. We can put you back on hold, man. But again, man, I want to give a shout out to the Black Man's Options Facebook group. And
I'll be there in November. Come on down. Everybody welcome, bro. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna look at it same again, man. Kelly.
Right. And Kevin will also teach you how to get that Forex money too. So he ain't gonna just teach you how to get, he'll teach you everything, man, how to survive in places like that. So shout out to you, Kevin, man. Much love to you, fam. I'm gonna call you as soon as the show's over. Steve, we got any other callers?
Yes, we have one. Cool, all right, no, we got one more. Last one is 770. You'll be the last caller. 770, you're on. What's your name? What's your question, sir? You're on, sir.
Hey, this is Mr. Grandeur. I ain't get to catch most of the show, but I heard of someone saying something about some fucked up dinner dates. So I'm gonna just finish the show off like this. Guys, don't be like me, because I got Sim Chronicles out the ass, man. This particular trip, I took a young lady out of town across state lines. Got the hotel room and shit. Anyway, we out to dinner. She ordered a whole bunch of shit, and I'm thinking like, damn, I don't know if I have enough money to get back to the A. So anyway, she looks at me like, oh, I guess she must have seen my face when I saw the bill. She's like, oh, don't worry. The guy that took me out last week, he spent about another $80 on top of what you about to spend now. And said that shit like, I'm just going to accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this fucking bitch. But you want to know what, though? It's moments like that that made me into the man I am today. And I'm gonna wrap it up with this point. I ain't gonna be long winded like I was yesterday.
Fuck.
The last date I went on recently was with a young lady, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some different shit. I'm gonna use the Dean's approach. And I told her we gonna go to the park. We gonna feed some ducks. And I got me 2 loaves of bread from Publix, and we fed some ducks. And that was one of the best dates I ever had. I remember bringing back a half a loaf of bread to work, and one of my mechanics' idea, why do you have a loaf of bread on top of your desk? Man, look, this is the key to my success. That loaf of bread. So I'm just saying, young men out there, don't be like me. Step your motherfucker. And on that note, I bid you adieu.
Hey, real quick before you bid us adieu, dog. Tell us about the loaf. Real quick, we
Yes,
got to
sir.
wrap it up real quick. But how simple was it to sit there and throw the bread in the water and talk, then take her across the
That
town?
shit was wonderful. They're damn the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we work, but goddamn, I got student loans. Fuck that. So it's like to buy a loaf of bread, 2 loaves of bread for $5, and you sit there and you actually talk.
Yes.
And you communicate.
Yes.
Like Steve mentioned earlier on in the show before I had to run off into some meetings. The last place you want to do is go to a fucking movie or go out to dinner, because what you're not doing is communicating. Just like you don't want to get into all the phone boning, talking over the phone shit. Nah, you're going to have a conversation, have it in person. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward to a different type of game. As an example, there are men out there who don't have a TV in their bedroom because the bedroom is for sleeping and fucking.
Sleeping and
Yes,
fucking.
I subscribe to that now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even things like that. Be aware of your environment. So anyway, taking it back to the park. Now we get to communicate. Now you can figure out, or she can figure out if she wants to fuck with me in the future, as opposed to, this is a guy like another young lady out for another Simp Chronicle, where she felt that she should be taken out by a man 4 to 5 times a week. This is when I was working 2 jobs and going to school full time. And I'm like, I don't have the time for that shit. And her response to me, to show you the type of clown I was, her response to me was, well, I should feel privileged for a woman that a woman allows me her time 4 to 5 times a week for her to eat off of my fucking dime. You know what I'm saying? And listening to myself regurgitate this, I want to slit my own throat. But life goes on. Lesson learned. That's why I say, guys, don't be like me, please. That shit costs a lot of money, a lot of goddamn heartache.
Last question.
I'm a better man now.
Last question. When you heard me say about the bread, what was your first thought? Was you thought it was bullshit? And what was your first thought when I mentioned the bread?
Well, what the fuck did I have to lose?
There you go.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck not? And then just be like, all right, I'm gonna jump on my bike, ride to the supermarket, and buy 2 loaves of bread, and then ride to meet this woman at the park.
There you go.
And see if she's really gonna take me seriously. And you'd be surprised how smooth shit goes.
Yeah.
Because there's no pretension. So the next time I'm gonna step my game up, and we're gonna get coffee with the next young lady, because I got this one in the bag. So you know what I'm saying? And yeah, eventually I might really wild out and buy an ice cream cone. That'd be balling.
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
But that's the type of shit I'm on now. Like, nah, get the loaf of bread, fellas. It works.
There you go. I mean, what the fuck do I know? But I'm glad you did it. But thank you, man.
Yeah, that's the best fucking. That's the best recommendation I can give. Because I was like, this guy, he's gonna get me slapped in the face. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just gather the balls first of all to say, we're not going out to eat. We're gonna go to the park and hang out.
That's
and feed some fucking geese.
There you go. You gotta have. You said it right. You gotta have
and then from that point on, after you decide that this is someone I wouldn't mind taking out, let's go get something to eat. Smash a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Then you go ahead and proceed to spend money. But don't be like me and I got this extravagant fucking trip planned. Oh shit, I might have to put this shit on my credit card because I don't have the money in my goddamn debit account. I mean, my checking account. What the fuck? And then turn around and fuck around and still got to jack your meat because you ain't getting no coochie.
Yeah.
But, Simp Chronicles, man.
Hey, that happened.
Matter of fact,
Well,
No, I'm gonna say that's what you need to have a part of the damn manosphere called goddamn simp tales and just have people donate their fucked up ass stories.
Hey, we gonna do. Hey, dog, we got a audio book coming out called Sim Tales. Don't worry about that. Me, Solo, TV84. We gonna be on that shit, dog. So we got some shit, man. But look, I gotta get up out of here, y'all, because I got an exam in the morning and shit. I gotta finish. I was taking a break, so I can't talk to you niggas all goddamn night. I gotta be up at like a few hours and shit.
Just press 1, just real quick. You want to take him or no? Just
who is that?
734. I don't know who your shit.
All right, yeah. He got 2 minutes, dog, because I gotta go.
Last one. 734. You're the last one. What you got? You're the last guy. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up, fam?
Hey, I just wanted to let y'all dodge the date since the beginning of the time. I just wanted to ask y'all, what is the percentage of women y'all have taken out on dates and smashed? Out of the ones y'all smashed, what's the percentage y'all taken out?
The chicks that I've taken out and smashed,
yeah,
gotta be like 45%, 50%, something like that. It's been like almost half.
I taken out on no dates.
Well, for me, I would say my rating is really low because when I go out to dinner with a woman, if you're saying a dinner date, when I go out to dinner, I go out because I want to eat and I want some company. So what I usually do is I call a chick from the east side, one from the west side, and have them both come dine with me. And I could fuck them, but I just choose not to because I'm there to eat. I'm not there to fuck or anything. I'm just there to have some company with me. So mine is low because I don't do dinner. But if I ever go to dinner, it's very low because I don't do dinner with women.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just curious because I know, like the women, I'll be trying to just go to the crib. If they ain't trying to come to the crib or they ain't trying to let me bring them over there, I'm really just trying to smash and dash really for the most of the time.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, we cool, but O'Shea's got to wrap it up. He's ready to go.
Yeah, man, I gotta go, man. I've already been on here longer than I wanted to be on here.
Yeah. But thank you, 7.
Thanks for calling in, fam.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Y'all take care.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, the lines are down, O'Shea. You can go ahead and wrap it up, big dog.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank everybody, man. Because I was a little, I wouldn't say depressed, but I was like burnt out a little earlier. And then I want to give a special thanks to Steve.
You laughed at me today.
Yeah, because you ain't shit. But you know, man, shout out to my boy Elite Class Trucker, Wake the Hell Up, man. And Wake the Hell Up has really been here since the beginning when I was living across the street, when I had my cell phone, when I had 200 subscribers. And yeah, man, I just want to say, man, the show has really grown. And I thank Steve for really, really partnering on me with these shows, man. And thank you, George Prince. We try to bring the topics. And I call Steve Blake Griffin because I try to set these topics up and I alley-oop them bitches and he just be dunking them motherfuckers and shit like that. When it comes to these dating shows and shit, man, there's nobody more entertaining on these type of shows than Steve. I don't give a fuck who it is. No disrespect to nobody else. Nobody can do these shows, man, and talk as much shit and interact with the callers and yell and go back and roast. Nobody does this shit like Steve the D, man. He's the best at the entertainment value. He's and everything else when it comes to the insight. So I want to thank him. I thank all you guys, man, that have supported the show. I understand that brothers don't always have money, but we like that you guys call in, right? Thank you, Black Mud. And I saw Black Money. My boy Donovan got a show right now with Kevin Samuel. So if you guys want to check that out after we get out, you can Donovan. You can go check out Donovan's show. But yeah, Steve makes the fucking show, man. This is Steve. He makes the show, and I let Steve do his thing, man. I'm shocked. I always wonder, man, why the fuck was Steve not being sought after to do shows with? I don't know why, man. But Steve makes these shows, bro, and we're a great team. I just want to say I thank him. I thank all of you. And you know what? I thought the shows already was good in July, Steve, but the motherfuckers is getting better. This shit is crazy, right?
It is crazy. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is this the best show you've been on? Like as far as with another person?
Yeah, well, no, it's the atmosphere. Yeah. I've been on great shows, and it's just the atmosphere is keeping it one. I mean, because hey dog, you talk just as much shit as me, dog. Don't get that shit twisted. You talk a lot of motherfucking shit. Shut up, bitch out, the bitch out.
Yeah, we be talking shit to these motherfuckers, man. Fuck these motherfuckers sometimes.
Hey, talking shit, man.
But I just want to thank everybody, right? Because we try to make the thank you to Black Mullet for the donation, and again, there's a brother out of Canada, George Prince. Thank you again, fam. And Carlos Jean donated $7.14. So, guys, listen, we're trying to do more shows that apply to your everyday life. I used to kind of be a person that did hot trending topics all the time, but I don't fuck with that too much no more. I try to do shows that you guys would, want to resonate with. So, tomorrow night, I got a show with I don't know what Steve with me. I have the brother Peel Steve. I got a topic for why are Black women more submissive to white men.
Oh shit,
that's gonna be crazy and it's gonna hurt some of you niggas' feelings, which is what we aim to do with that one. And so and also I got an interview set up with my bro Daniel Simmons. He has like 4 wives, literally. And he's on some whole other type of thinking. He got 4 wives, like 2 in America and like 2 in Ghana. So we're gonna do that one before the week is out. But I want to turn the mic over to Steve, man. Steve, is anything else you want to say?
No, I just want to say, as always, we appreciate all you guys that listen to the show and support the show. You don't have to hate us, but I mean, like us, but we love the support that you give us. But also, as always, the motherfucking moderators, man, the motherfuckers in the chat room keeping their order and everything. We can't say enough to you. We thank you all for what you do, man. Because without y'all, we wouldn't have what we have today. That's all I want to say.
No, it sure wouldn't. And I wanted to say yesterday, we had, like I said, if you guys were here yesterday, I want to give a big shout out to you guys again. We had RB the Breakthrough in the building. We had ABL. ABL, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been in here later today. ABL wasn't here. So shout out to Anthony Brian Logan. Blackie Speaks, the big time hip hop channel was in here yesterday. And then we had Sonetter in here. So you guys, man, when you start seeing big time people that have big followings like that, coming in, commenting with the, commenting with the people, especially Sonetter, because Sonetter is like, a really, really big YouTuber as far as like, maybe not in numbers, but everybody knows who Sonetter is because Umar Johnson came out of his camp, Brother Polite came out of his camp. So when you see people like that, man, that are listening to this show, it just lets you know, man, that, what we're saying is authentic, especially the information that Steve is giving is authentic because we got people, man, that have really big audiences and they check this shit out. And these are busy people. But they find enough time when they see we on, they come in and listen. You know what I mean? So that just goes to show, how much that, the value that Steve is bringing and the topics are bringing. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, so go ahead. We're going to lead this show up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, all this shit. Hit the replay. Anything else, Steve?
Yeah, no, they got phone calls, but we'll just keep it going.
Yeah, phone calls. So listen, I got to go. Thank you, live good and prosper. And Steve, I'll call you when I go. Don't call me right now, nigga, like you always do, because I gotta go downstairs.
I know, though.
I know you about to call me right now, nigga. I gotta let you know.
I know, man. I know. All right, man.
Shit. So, anyways, guys, see you guys tomorrow night, man. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. Take care.